All right, let's let's play some fucking Armor Core again. Then next week I'm gonna get Mortal Kombat. Yeah. Damn, I have Zone of the Enders too. I gotta play that at some point. I have so many games to play, so many games to play, so many shows to watch, so many books to read. It's too much. It's too much. Oh, well, I should really have all this shit ready before I go live. Honestly, that would be too much like the right. Continue to cold open with no getting ready or whatever screen, and then just fucking sit here and talk to myself or roll weed up or whatever. First, like, or even sit in complete fucking silence because that's a common endless cemetery. I've got to hit the dispensary to re up. This is my last nugget. This might actually be big enough to. Yes, sir. We die another day. Let's go, lads! Get a more stable platform for my camera as well. It really sucks when I fucking breathe on my desk and the camera looks like the Blair Witch. This thing is annoying. Fucking annoying, isn't it? It's bright, huh? Little keychain. God damn it, dude. I fucked up and looked at Twitter. Fascism, Lara Croft, and Keffels. I, I thought I eliminated. I'm I am so tired. We're gonna play Armor. That's what we're gonna. Touching that. Not touching that. I am not touching that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly, John. John. All I'm gonna say is that gender is fucking fake, and obviously, an Endless Cemetery platform, we respect any and all, or no genders at all. Um, damn it, dude. God damn it, dude. And it's wild because, like, dog, do you understand the type of, like, I'm okay. I will say this. I will say this that regardless of how this came out or whatever, the people who like continually go around and do this fucking thing where they try to get people's private GCs and make them public to like catch them saying really ugly shit in private. First of all, you need to get a fucking life. Um, because no one appreciates or respects you. That's number one. Number two, Like, it's what's the fucking point? It's wild that these people who we've, if you've listened to me or literally any fucking black woman on the platform who could smell this shit from a fucking mile away, we would have fucking told you any of this information. But y'all spent the last 2 fucking years calling us reaching for just, this shit is so fucking. What irritates me is the fact that these same exact people who did this shit were the people behind the whole war room call or whatever. Um, like, obviously the private DMs are fucking terrible. I said I wasn't gonna talk about it, and I'm talking. Obviously the private DMs are fucking terrible, but like, I truly don't like. This is a different layer of like whiteness and like white people's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like a completely like, I just truly don't understand the motivation. Like with people who join up with like Nazi gangs and shit like that, I understand because they're fucking cowards and they can't stand alone, so they have to corral up with other people who will convince them that their weakness is somehow a strength. But with this is just like purely, and I mean exclusively, antisocial behavior. Like purely antisocial behavior. And it calls into question the motives of a lot of people when they call themselves leftists or liberals, when they say that they're doing this with good intentions, because the same exact people who do this shit are people that have personally told me that they chill in Discord servers with Nazis. These people are Nazis that are sucking in people into that mindset. That's an angle that I hadn't considered. They could just straight up be Nazis doing like private psyop shit, discredit, defame, you know what I mean? Just like doing COINTELPRO shit completely for free. And like I said, like, and the thing is it's like these people are like who the fuck gives, like, who cares about Brianna Wu? Genuinely, I'm being completely fucking serious. I would bet you $1,000 no one in my neighborhood knows who the fuck Brianna Wu is, or why they should care about Brianna Wu is. And it's just like, it's like terminally fucking like weapons grade fucking Fort Knox levels of online, just like pelagic levels of online. Motherfuckers are vitamin D deficient. They have not seen UV radiation. UV radiation has not hit their skin in weeks. Same names. And people are so fucking stupid. There's people that I know for a fact that there's people that have these same names in their fucking Twitch moderation right now. Right this very instant. I can go to their channel and see these people in their Twitch moderation. People that claim to be serious or leftist streamers or whatever. This is the most unserious platform ever. And these people will talk shit about YouTubers. These people get butthurt that YouTubers can see this shit and understand that it's fucking silly, so they don't want anything to do with it. And you're ass mad that you think that you're entitled to make other people play this fucked up game that you've been forced yourself to play. When the fucked up thing is, and I was reading, I want to, weird segue, because I was reading this about Al Jolson, something someone said about Al Jolson making jazz mainstream. Like, essentially, from my perspective, and I could be wrong because I don't know a whole lot about Al Jolson, but from my perspective, it seems like he just straight up fucking, he basically gentrified jazz. Jazz went from music that white people refused to listen to specifically because it was black people music, to music that they chose to co-opt and enjoy because it seemed exotic. And people were saying it was a good thing because it moved. He dude did blackface, yeah, but at the same time, it can be argued that he put in work to actually allow like Negro performers, like basically to desegregate the stage, was can be argued some work that Al Jolson also did later after the blackface shit. What's up? I was just fucking ranting about the fucking Brianna Wu chat leak. Certain streamer defended her. I saw that exact tweet, and it's like, okay, that is, and I mean we've known what type of person this particular streamer is forever, but to critique this specific instance, right? Say for example, I have my mans, right? And this could be a real life example because this is someone that I was very close with for a very short period of time in my life. I consider this person a best friend of mine until they fucked me over. And I ended up, we came to blows, but that's neither here nor there. But this person, it came out, had the roofies on deck. You know, trigger warning. He was out here doing that whole thing, out here with the Bill Cosby maneuver, right? Now, if we were still friends, it's like, nah, maybe that's a little extreme. But principally, if my mans did something that was undeniably fucked up, like egregious, if I was any type of a real person and not a complete fucking slimeball, the first thing I would do would abso-fucking-lutely not be downplaying that shit by pointing out that, you know, other people probably do the same exact shit. I mean, that is true. It's like, I don't know, dog. This whole, I don't know. I'm not gonna get myself worked up with this shit. I'm gonna play Armored Core and smoke weed. That's what's about to happen. Cause this shit don't even have anything to do with me. I don't got a dog in the fight. Cause for all intents and purposes, I am cis, right? I have homies that are non-binary and exist outside of the binary, and then so on and so forth, whatever. So it upsets me on their behalf, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna stay in my lane. Don't get mad about it. You laughed. Exactly. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna fucking smoke this cookies. I'm saying I'm gonna smoke on this. This is a shit called Zonia's hairline. Feel me? Smoking on this shit that dried out Zonia's wig. Feel me? Definitely wouldn't be sticking up for you if you said some fuck shit. I'd hit you up and tell you to stop saying fuck shit. On the spot, though. Doing the white ally thing and getting upset about it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not trying to fucking live myself out here. But, yo, like, that's the type of shit you check immediately, my nigga. Immediately. That shit is getting checked ASAP. I don't understand. Like, I truly do not. That whole, you know, like, okay, I've said a million times, you gotta meet people where they're at, right? And people have used all kinds of homophobic slurs and shit in front of me, and I gotta let it fly. In the interest of education, because if I just pop the fuck off, then it's not constructive for me or them, right? That's a far cry from you're just in the GC with your niggas and just letting them cook. I'm saying, like, what is happening, dog? Like I don't and these are the people with the bands. These are the people with the reach. These are the people with the fucking platforms. And it makes me feel goofy because I'm giving them even more attention and airtime and shit right now. It's just I don't know. We'd stop in the middle of a combo to be honest, say it ain't cool, yo, chill. That's exactly what would happen, yo. Exactly what would happen. Like, nah, don't say that, yo. I'm not really cool with that. I don't know if we should really reach one, teach one type beat. Using them to make a point. But it's like, but the thing is like nobody's gonna receive this shit. What up, Pyro? Nobody's gonna receive this shit. We're still gonna be swinging from Vosh's nuts tomorrow. Still gonna be swinging from fucking, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be in all these goofball ass fucking. I'm just tired, yo. These niggas have been sicking their audiences on us for fucking, what, like 2 years now? And every fucking 30 days, we find out some new shit about what pieces of shit they are. It's just fucking annoying, dog. It's really fucking annoying. Sorry. You got fucking idiots who are putting people like fucking Sarah Wants a Cookie and Zonia and shit on their fucking mod teams and VIPing them and shit. Like, you are truly fucking stupid. In a way that is like, and me, like, in a way that's so fucking ridiculous that me calling you stupid is a compliment. The alternative is you're also on some weird, like, low key Nazi shit. You're just hiding your power. You know what I'm saying? Fucking stupid, yo. The internet was a fucking mistake. I need to just go back to fucking using this bitch to rob people. This whole fucking this whole being politically conscious and aware shit is for the fucking birds. It's annoying as fuck. You go back to stealing credit cards, allegedly. It was a joke, by the way. Officer. And of course, y'all know what it is with Discord. VC is open. Always. You want to come in and rap with me. So, always encouraged and always appreciated. Shouldn't say always appreciated. Because there have definitely been some fucking goofies that have took the mic and absolutely fucking pile driven the vibe in here. Um, encouraged, at least. Pyro, yeah. If you didn't know about that, I wouldn't put too much effort into learning about it. Because A, it's inconsequential. B, you're just gonna get mad. Because I low key wish I hadn't seen it pull up on my timeline. The only reason I got sucked in, if I had just ignored, if I had done what I usually do, seen a streamer trending and just ignored that shit, I would have been blissfully unaware, my nigga, blissfully unaware. Until that shit made it to like Dexter 2 or some shit like that eventually, because that's how goofy this shit always gets. But, oh my god. basically, long story short, Pyro, the people who brought you the War Room, the 8-hour War Room audio, they just made another banger. They just made another banger. I think two things can be true at the same time. I think that these individuals are dedicated and making a concerted effort to defame and discredit as many left-leaning people or perceived left-leaning or liberal people as possible, sow as much discord as possible, while also these people kind of happen to be really huge pieces of shit in private. It is what it is. Pull a brother in. Hold up, I got you. I'm not even in myself. Let me get up in there. What's goody?
Yo.
Yeah, so basically the people who from the makers of the War Room comes a whole new joint, some fresh for you.
Bro, like I'm still just struggling to figure out what happened. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm blazed as fuck.
Right. So long story short, Brianna Wu and company were saying some pretty fucking transphobic, pretty fucking, queerphobic shit in the DMs. And it's like directed at Doe. Because
Dear lady, person,
yeah. Because it's always directed at Doe, right?
easy targets, you know.
Difference being that like Doe got pulled like that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I guess when they get bored to fuck around with us, they try to fuck around with people like Doe, but like Doe and Beanie. Yeah.
Jesus.
What up, Snyder? And that's on you too. I'm gonna fucking blame you for that because when I clicked it, it was actually, I think it was your tweet that I saw that made me aware of this whole shit. Nah, Snyderman.
Oh, I was about to say, nigga, what?
Snyderman.
Listen, if John or Snyder got any links, like, okay, let me get my reading glasses.
Dude, this app is fucked.
What's going on?
Rate my EDC. There's a big ass Hitachi in the middle. Yeah, I'm fucking with this EDC. Anyway, make time for Armor Core. This is what I was just saying at the beginning of the stream before anybody was in here. I have so many games to play, so many shows to watch, so many books to read. It's too much. It's too much. Because I was just looking at my desktop, before this came out, I had Zone of the Enders 2 that I copped during the Steam sale. Fucking, I think I got Deathloop during the Steam sale. I got so many fucking games. I went crazy for no reason. But anyway, yeah, fucking, so yeah. And your favorite kerfuffle streamer came out to defend the shit.
Naturally.
Not explicitly like what this person said is defendable, but basically tacit defense by saying other people say way worse shit, so why are you making a big deal out of this?
The classic whataboutism, you just gotta love it.
Classic. And like I said, the icing on the cake for me is the fact that it's from the War Room people. Like, Zonia is directly named in the shit.
Let me just get my reading glasses.
But I'm just gonna smoke this joint and play Armor. I'm not too heavily invested in individuals, but it's goofy for me in terms of the situation. It's like I was saying, some of these people are people that have fucking sick their audiences up on us for like 2 fucking years, and it seems like every fucking 30 days we find out new shit about them, how fucking horrible they are. Who was it I saw today? I think it was Levelhead I saw today. Sarah wants a cookie on his mod team. Good fucking luck, buddy.
Only thing I'll say on this, even though it don't matter, we're nobodies here, is that like I don't really give any defense or anything to these type of things anymore, because when motherfuckers try and pull the it's just, in private defense. What you are literally telling me to my face, like I'm stupid, is that you're a terrible, horrible, all these phobics person in private, but like you'll put on a face and code switch for me. Like, why would that make me feel any fucking better, dude?
Dog,
You'd
this
call
is
me a Negro in private to your family members, but you won't do it to my face. Like, how about you just don't?
and it's wild to me that the lesson, because we saw this play out with Destiny, right? Where Destiny lost his whole podcast, lost like a whole ass friend, because he just refused to stop being fucking goofy, right?
He was
Motherfuckers,
true to himself. He
right?
was just, he had to say the N-word.
Right, and motherfuckers saw that and said, you know what? I'm just gonna keep my shit more under wraps. I'm just gonna be more secretive about how much of a piece of shit I am. That's the solution to this. That's how I would do this differently.
Like, I understand that these may be private DMs that are leaked, but it's like, yeah, you're privately being a piece of shit. I'm sorry someone had the ability to call you on it, like, in the way that you would pay attention to it. Because I'll tell you one thing real quick, and then I'll let you go.
Yeah, go for it.
You, me, we all know, anyone in this space who's, black with any type of opinion, we all know that, like, you can call a motherfucker out politely, or you can call him out in a way that's gonna, like, get their attention. And one of them works better than the other.
Especially with niggas, because we only respect disrespect.
Yeah. Like, I don't know where this shit came from, though. Who leaked this? I don't know. I don't give a fuck. But it's like, yeah, someone.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And it's like, ugh.
That's what I'm saying is that it's like Zonia is mentioned by name in the shits. I'm gonna keep it a bit. And I'm only saying it and doing that shit because it's it's there. So it's like we know who it is because it's who it always is, right? The usual fucking suspects, the fucking gravy seal, right?
Yeah. The gravy seals.
Kicking in doors and shit, right? And so two things can be true at the same time. This is my take. Number one, this shit's ugly and these people are pieces of shit. But number two, it's fucked up because it's private and made public, and that's fucked up. And the people who did it are notorious for this shit. And those two takes, and the crazy thing is the people are gonna go hardline one way or the other, and then argue with each other about it like they're not both true, right? Because that's the kerfuffle position, that these are just like Nazis who are going out of their way to do this kind of shit to discredit liberals and left-leaning people, right? That is true, but it's also fucking true that these people are goofy as fuck. So it's just like
also true that they say horrendous shit, and
right, exactly, yeah.
No one's listening.
Right.
Like, you have that on record. What we can conjecture about the motherfuckers who leaked it, you can go whatever way you fucking want. Like,
and that's what's
all I
goofy.
know is like these people is fucking goofy.
And that's what's crazy to me is like they had to reach so hard with my quote unquote leaks. The shit that got leaked from me, they tried to make a mountain out of a molehill because I said a 13-year-old girl should be able to make herself a fucking sandwich.
Yo, that's kind of sexist, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to like, you know what? I'm going on Twitter right now, nigga.
Right? Yeah. I'm sexist for saying. I'm sexist for saying an adolescent should have some fucking autonomy. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers are in here just straight doing fucking 4chan memes about non-binary people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this shit, I saw that shit, yo, I laughed so hard, my nigga.
like I mean, you would have to laugh, and I guess for you it would be funny. You know what I'm saying, like for me, I just like it is funny. You know what I'm saying, it's funny,
It's funny as fuck.
it's hilarious,
Because
but
we
it's
knew.
like,
Everybody knew,
because
man.
because I mean that's why it's funny, but it's just like at the same time it's fucking annoying because now suddenly it's gonna be a big deal because of Doe, and that's not and I've supported Doe, but let's keep it a buck about what's happening.
I mean, I don't fuck with Doe for other reasons, but that's why people mad about it, because it's a white person.
Exactly. Let's keep it a buck.
I'ma just be real. I don't think it's shit that needs to be blown up and be made. It's nothing to be mad about.
It's not.
Like, cool. Horrible high school level ass people did horrible high school level shit in a horrible high school level group
Well,
chat.
I mean, no, look, all right, so I'm not mad about it because I just let it,
I'm mad, but for a completely different reason. I'm mad,
it's the same shit on repeat, but like these are the people that are supposed to be at like the forefront of movements and shit.
Right.
These are people with big names, access to resources. They get into fucking journal. They have journalists interviewing them and shit. Some of them are journalists themselves. So if there's a thing to be mad about, it's that yet again.
That is the thing that I'm personally.
The people on the bottom aren't listened to about the shitty people up top because everybody wants to deify a fucking hero.
Well, even when we have personal direct run-ins with these people that are shitty, like it's not like I watch this person shit, they have some problematic language, like nah, I met this person and they were a fucking asshole.
Can I do something that's a little bit cheesy, but I know I've made this argument to at least you in the past, Endless, and I think Bellamy was here once. Like, y'all know me. I'm not going to even be like, oh, y'all wrong, like, because I understand that anger. Y'all know me. I'm a nigga that's always on here talking about how I'm just constantly dissatisfied with the people arguing for whatever I agree with. It's the same thing I told Aruna, and I'm going to shout out my boy Aruna now. Y'all should go subscribe.
I know exactly what you're about to say, because we've had this conversation before, too, and I feel this way, but it's like, we should if we're mad, it's our fault because we shouldn't have had that expectation in the fucking first place.
We shouldn't have had the expectations in the first
place.
That's
why I'm laughing.
It's more or less to that second part, like, yo, these are the people representing us. It's like, nigga, put in the effort. I don't know what to tell. We know the game, we know the rules. Now, like, how long we gonna sit here and cross our arms about it? Like, I understand it's like the 47th time this fucking week this shit's going on. So like, yeah, I understand
nigga,
being
like,
angry.
You talking about putting in the effort, but like you act like niggas not putting in the effort and just getting fucking shut down anyway.
Oh, I know. That's the one thing about being activist and shit. That's like I always, contend with. Where it's like I know I'm not a good activist because it's
like what I'm saying. It's like I'm not even an activist, bro. Like.
I say activist in the very, 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 very loose term.
Well, I mean, like, even if you're using it loosely, but my point is, like, even if it isn't, like, Endless and you specifically, there's niggas out there trying who getting ignored because they niggas.
Exactly.
Like, like, your goal shouldn't just be, like, like, if you care about it, keep going. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's hard to keep going. That's why you see a lot of niggas, like myself, quit the stream and shit, because it's like, it's hard. It's 100% hard. If you want to go that route and you want to be one of them niggas who can come on.
Well, it ain't even really the streaming shit. Like these are people that have access to like actual power and shit.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at like what the fucking shit's about. Like, I'm unfortunately reading about it more, and it's like,
For me, it's less. I'll say this. For me, it's less the fact that certain people get listened to over others because on that end it's Tuesday. Right?
Yeah, like it's Tuesday.
What irritates the shit out of me is that like I said, these are people that we'll have direct shitty run-ins with that we'll spend months to years with motherfuckers from their audience or them like doing like them straight putting fucking content out about us and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Just literally directing harassment at people.
Right, and because they're lionized in the canon of the online left.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But minding your damn business, just over here fucking chilling.
They just crafted a fucking narrative about you. You know what I'm saying? even yo, you ended that nigga Ellen DeGeneres' whole fucking career like 2 weeks ago. There's still motherfuckers that'll come in here and call me an anti-race mixer or whatever, and do that
Now,
shit
I
on
got a
Twitter or
question
whatever.
about that because I don't disagree, and you're right. Like, that do make me a little bit angry. Is that just not another part of Tuesday?
I mean, it's
Like,
another. It's still
It
Tuesday.
is. It's still Tuesday.
That's
Tuesday.
like it's just another Tuesday. Like,
It's still Tuesday.
It's still.
specifically when we talking
Hey,
about,
no,
like,
hold
the
up, though,
Yeah.
because what did you say to me about the shark conversation? It don't matter if you want to fight or not. If a nigga bang you in your mouth, guess what's happening?
yeah, he bagged you in your mouth, but it's like I'm looking
So
at
it's
this
like
situation, and
he
it's
got
like, I
peace.
see-
So yeah, I'm gonna be upset. Like,
I mean,
like,
some
I
niggas
see-
can be. I mean, like that's what I'm saying though. Like, if you gonna be mad, because like sometimes it being Tuesday pisses you the fuck off.
Oh yeah,
True.
like I want to be clear.
True.
Like this is like one of the things where it's like I understand being mad about this, but like back to like why it's just gonna become a thing. Like, yeah, that shit's just gonna be infuriating. You're gonna have two sides of the same damn argument and just like arguing with each other for content and shit, like they always do.
not
Listen,
even
the
knowing
entire
that they're
point-
being played purely for content.
exactly.
Purely,
Mm-hmm. It's
Pu-
Tuesday.
purely for some Nazis in some Discord server to be like, yo, look at the shitstorm. you
Haha,
created.
this is funny. Literally.
Look at these slurs fighting.
Although
each other.
the person apparently that leaked these was President Sunday.
The most boringest nigga in the fucking
Well,
space.
I won't believe that till he claims it. When he claims that shit, then I'll believe it. I,
mean,
won't be
it's out
surprised.
there.
It's out there. It's out
Like,
there.
I don't know if he claimed it, but like I've been seeing.
I know
memes
how to
and shit.
figure this out real quick. Yo, John,
Okay.
I need you to like do me some sleuthing real quick. Who leaked these? Who leaked these? Thank you. God bless. He'll find it for us.
What I understand is that it was President Sunday, which is funny as fuck to me. Because like, why the fuck is he in
Why
any
would-
chat?
Yeah.
These fucking people.
Yo,
Nah, y'all
that's
can't
what's
even- y'all can't
and
even-
that's
y'all can't
yo,
even
and that's
pull
what's
that.
so
Y'all
goofy
just-
about Tuesday.
Yeah.
Y'all fuck with a nigga like President Sunday harder than Endless Cemetery. That shit is
Nah,
crazy.
but like that, y'all can't even be surprised by y'all just talking. Yeah, like
This is so
he's
funny.
he's one of these people. Like how many times we sit here in Endless Cemetery stream and just be like, yeah, even the most boringest milk toast dry white dude can at least make some type of money on this shit.
Yo, it was
Every
so
black person I meet
goofy.
is struggling. Like,
Yo went out of his way to make his background as dry as fucking possible. Yo had all them little books and shit. Like, okay, my nigga, like, cool. Like,
This is so funny to me.
god damn, yo.
He was chilling with President Sunday, and he's
Just kicking it in the kickback with
that
President
dude
Sunday.
has like the fucking. That dude has the charisma and the appeal of like slowly boiling water, and people really let this man in their group chats.
That is so goddamn funny to
Oh,
me. I mean, like,
imagine
honestly,
getting-
like, it is what it is. Like, he can be boring or whatever. I don't really give a fuck. It's just funny as fuck.
No, it's because it's not just that he's boring. He's also so goofy, and it's hilarious to me because like
that's what's funny to me. It's like he's
because
goofy.
no, because hold
That's
up,
right.
yo. Because imagine getting successfully canceled by President Sunday.
That's the part. That's the part I'm hitting at, bro. Like, it's just such a level.
Imagine.
Of, like, it's
Ah,
a
that's
level,
so fucking funny.
It's a
Oh,
level
man.
and a realm of bullshit in this space where it's like, yeah, we get to avoid that because President
so
Sunday
fucking
ain't
funny.
gonna cancel anyone here. Like, what's gonna happen is like,
If I got got by
somebody gets
President
dogged.
Sunday after I let him in my group chat, I would be so
Like-
upset.
You let a goofy ass nigga like President Sunday fuck your vibe up just to cancel you.
I would be so upset.
Wow,
I would be so mad.
wow.
Well, I bet they are mad, bro. Like, I now listen. I now understand like why there's been an increase in like President Sunday hatred, and it's like, damn, y'all about
Nigga's
to
goofy.
attack like someone's born ass goofy grandpa, and it's gonna be
That is
funny.
so
But like, damn,
fucking funny to me.
and it just goes to show both sides is gonna be
He's-
like,
nah.
equally shitty.
He's an instigator too, yo. That's why people don't
He is,
fuck with
he
him.
is an instigator. He is an instigator.
Like I said, like it's gonna be like Endless said.
He's low
both
key. He's
sides-
kind of low key about it, but he is an instigator.
Not like both sides is gonna be shit, and then it's just gonna be like,
I mean, but
That's
the
what y'all gonna
people,
argue
but that's what's
about.
goofy though. Is like it's not hard to be about it with the people that he
Let them fight that.
chooses it. I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's funny to me. That's why I do me over here. But
It's so funny.
Shit is pure entertainment for me.
This
Oh,
man,
shit.
these people really got let them fighted by goddamn President Sunday.
President Sunday.
Watching these people embarrass themselves on fucking debate panels and shit, that shit is pure comedy for me now that I know what it is.
Oh, you get got by him.
Fuck, you got cooked by President Sunday. Imagine getting squashed by Dwayne Gill. You got squashed by Gilbert, yo.
So fucking funny.
Gilbert entered the fucking arena and they're fucking spraying him with the fire extinguishers. He's falling on the ground and shit. The fire extinguishers are knocking him over and shit. And he squashes you.
You get cooked by President Sunday.
Get cooked.
And he didn't have to say nothing. All he did was leak it.
Yo, that's what's so wild, yo. You got effortlessly cooked by President Sunday.
I'm not like, this is where I'll just go back to, it's like,
flawless victory.
this is how I know, like, there's just some people, there's just, like, I don't take the whole, I said it in private shit, it's like, wow.
No, that's
You
bullshit.
said some
That's,
shit,
that's
you
bullshit.
No, like, that's not, like, that's what I'm saying, like, I don't take it. 'Cause,
People
like,
say this shit in
even,
private too.
even in
Fuck
private,
outta
like,
here.
you just
Self-report.
being a horrible person.
Yeah, that is a self-report. Well, I mean, she was in the GC, so it's not like it was in a self-report anything more than what we already knew. But yeah,
Yeah, but like that's come on. Everybody
Whenever
does
people
this.
say that shit,
Self-report
it's
is-
like, bro, I love being horrible. I love talking shit. I don't have to be ableist or racist or anything.
Right.
It's like, bro, like,
shit
what
is
the fuck
wild
that shit?
because
I
like
am a dickhead, and I do not do it fucking bigotedly.
as
So,
much
like,
as
come on now.
right, like as much as I probably wouldn't want people to see our like private chats and shit. I would not be super pressed if they got leaked or any goofy shit like that. Just because I
Like,
know
ain't nothing
that
in there where I'm being super shitty.
I'm just
trying
not.
to be a dickhead
I'm
sometimes.
not that type of person. Like I just don't. You know what I mean? Like
It's just so weird.
it was so goofy about the war room shit. It's like I was literally asleep and you're trying to act like I was such a piece of shit. Like come on now.
This man was
What did she
to the
say? Did she
war
say
room.
all the big accounts say shit like this too? I'm like, well, I mean, we've been new to half of the big accounts. With
Oh, I
shit
mean,
too,
yeah,
right?
you should. And that's the other thing is like, how is that supposed to change anybody's mind? This is shit we all already knew.
Yeah, like,
we
we've been
found
there.
this out.
We've been new. You just been in denial or something. I don't know. It's
Bro,
so
you
funny.
late to the
Said that
party.
shit like we were ready to be surprised.
Right? Like, oh, okay.
Oh well, since you put it that way.
Oh, yo, this is so
Hold
fucking
the-
funny.
Stop the presses. They're all fucking weird in group chats.
They're so weird. Like, I don't know what kind of group chats y'all be in, but you know, I don't be in group chats doing shit like that.
I don't. Nobody I know says no type of shit like that.
I would
Yeah.
get checked in that. I would get checked in a second if I did some shit like that in a group chat. You fucking kidding me?
I don't have
I don't
any
hang
group
around
chats where,
people
like,
that let shit like that slide. It ain't that hard. Like, I don't understand.
you got dubbed by President Sunday. Congratulations.
He got he got fucking cooked.
Yo, exactly, Snyder, man. Like, at first it's like, yo, we don't really do that, and then second or third time, it's like, yo, do you wanna bump?
Yeah,
like,
is there something we gotta do? Right?
Yeah.
We gotta talk, nigga. Like, all right, hold up, wait. This dude, he keep doing this shit, so we need to pull him up. We literally had a fucking situation like that the other day. Let's think about it. We literally had a situation like that the other day. My nigga. And what did we do? Come on now. This is so goofy.
This type
Oh.
of shit gets handled every day. But it's like, yo,
I'm not even gonna lie. I was on a goofy ass panel, and like I slipped. I was drunk as shit. I slipped, and they took care of it like it was nobody's business. These motherfuckers getting dubbed by President Sunday.
I was on the panel with that the one goofy ass nigga, fuck, the bald nigga. It was that Katie shit. Even on that goofy ass fucking panel, I was checking people on that shit. Like people I don't even know, like don't do that shit. And if this is the only time I'm gonna say something, and if it happens again, I'm gonna just be out. I'm gonna dip like 3 fucking times on that panel.
Just imagine getting your shit rocked by.
Goofy for not just following through after the second time, being like, you know what, the atmosphere here is just, I just have a goofy aura about me here. I don't want to.
I couldn't imagine getting my shit rocked by President Sunday.
And he didn't even have to say nothing. All he
That's what I'm
did,
saying.
I'm pretty sure all he did. I don't even think he said anything. Or I think he might have said like, "This isn't okay" or some shit like that. Like that's it.
Just posted the screenshots. You got
Like,
flawless
that's
victory by President Sunday.
How did you get fatality by President Monday?
Not even just the fatality, the brutality of it. I'm saying
Cookie
like,
cook.
Bruh.
that-
And then want to fake ass apologize and then retweet how you were like immediately after.
right, right. Have motherfuckers post the screenshots of you liking fucking transphobic and anti like non-binary tweets and shit.
Shit is so funny, yo.
Man, like
Shit is so funny.
That's my favorite thing though, like when these people tell you to your face in a debate on screen, like, oh, we can just respectfully disagree. But then the moment they hit their group chat, it's like, just horrible
Yo,
shit. I can't
and-
even
N-word, slurs,
right,
slurs,
and I got
I don't even,
cooked.
I don't even want to repeat this shit as a joke.
Here's my thing. Like,
Right.
Here's my thing. Like, how are you? Why are you saying slurs when you're angry?
Right, weird ass motherfuckers like Danabo are gonna cook me for not understanding the fucking debate shit or whatever. And I'm like, my nigga, you are literally giving Nazis money. That's what you're doing when you're doing this shit. And if you want to do that, cool. That's how you get your money. You were able to immigrate to the United fucking States to get a bag like that. That's cool. My family didn't come here looking for opportunity.
We got brought here. I was bred here. That's what the fuck happened.
We came
Right.
here on a different
I was fucking bred here, and you know what I mean.
But this shit is so weird though. Like that's
It's-
another thing because this is something that's kind of weird to me though.
We
Like-
have to respectfully engage with the ideas, and
No, but the thing
it's like, yo,
that gets
okay.
me though is like when
Just
I
say you're
get
comfortable with
angry,
people saying
right?
that.
I don't start screaming slurs and shit. When I get angry, I get angry about the thing I'm angry about. So I don't understand. Like, I don't
I
get it.
mean, like, I can explain it to you and it's really fucking dumb. Like, you'll see it as soon as I explain it.
I mean, like, I get it. I know because they've been keeping this shit under wraps,
No,
and then they losing control of themselves when they get angry. Well,
No.
not really losing control of themselves, but you know what I mean.
it's not even that.
They
It's not about control.
Master C and Akita called it twoofing when you're an energy vampire and your energy levels get low. You vamp out. Niggas start twoofing, you know what I'm saying? The
It's
human
not even like
mask
that.
starts coming on.
Nah, it's not even anything like that. It's the simple fact that, like Bellamy said, you get angry too. You might get angry at some shit. You won't go on a racist tirade. It's not about losing control. It's about even in anger. Like, fucking black people
That's who
have
you
to
are.
limit themselves in how they display anger. They can't just rush up on the fucking police like angry white dudes do when they get pulled over and be like, listen here, pal, they'll get shot on the spot.
I mean, it's
something
that, but it's
needed
also
for niggas
like
for,
that was in you already. That was in you already. It's kind of like, so I read this book about abuse for reasons that that you two know, and in that book, it explains that abusers don't abuse because they get angry. That's not actually why people abuse. They abuse because they abuse people. That's why they abuse people, because they're entitled and all this stuff, right? The anger isn't what brought the abuse out. It was already there. Right. Tons of people get angry all the time and don't abuse people. You get angry all the time, don't scream slurs and shit, you know? I don't scream slurs when I get mad. I yell
But
things
Bellamy.
that I'm mad about, you know? Like,
Right.
I don't abuse people when I get mad. I tell you why I'm mad at you.
Like
Stop
all
talking.
these systems at play. We talking about all these systems at play. Now combine them all together. You have a group of people that historically, whenever they get angry, they can take it out on other people of our hue. Take us, for example. Whenever black people get angry through history, we have to be very specific on how we talk and and that shit's just taught down throughout generations. My grandmama always taught me that if you're angry at a cop, don't you say yes sir, no sir, and you know you do what that.
Yo,
cop
what up,
says.
Beer Jesus?
Holy shit!
I
is
mean,
Beer
it ain't even that though. What I'm saying is,
Also,
even
I
with,
was
like,
just-
the
just
non-black
to-
people, even with the non-black people that I fuck with, yo, like,
Yeah.
they don't do that shit either.
Right,
'cause
yeah.
it's just not there.
True. Like we especially niggas that look the way that all three of us look to, you know, to the world, the way the world perceives us, you feel me? We definitely have a very limited bandwidth in terms of how we can even express.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I've seen niggas get like, I mean, I've seen black folk get homophobic when they get angry, you know?
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's just, you
Like,
have
yeah.
homophobia in there. That's
Right.
what it is.
Exactly.
You didn't do it because you're mad. You did it because you're homophobic.
Exactly.
I'd say with anger, it's one of the few ways that, like, unfortunately for black gay people in the community, yeah, homophobia is something that's really it's tolerated to an extent that's just too damn high.
But it's
It's
just this
one
society at large. I wouldn't necessarily
nah,
even.
exactly. Like
Yeah, I
breaking
mean,
it
like, you know,
down
who's
on like
passing the laws and shit.
yeah, like breaking it down like by group. It's like cool, we have our homophobia problem as well. It's one of the things that like people get angry, they'll lash out at. Some people who bite into all of that, because you're right, it's not everyone. I get angry, you get angry. We don't be like, those damn gays and the trans people. Like, no one does that here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the same thing with
And
racism.
and
Like,
then
I'm 100% like,
and it's
yeah,
wild though. That's the wild
it's that
part.
level of privilege, though. You could just get angry and say some shit and then
And-
expect it to be
and-
covered up by like, oh, I'm sorry, pal. I was just angry. I didn't mean you were a subhuman. Like, shut the fuck up. Bro.
Right, but here we go though, because that's the insidious part though, is because those people in that shit weren't even mad. They were just cooking, just vibing, saying
It was
shit.
literally cooking. It was
Oh
literally
yeah,
cooking.
no, because like I already know the excuse. Like, oh, we were just in the group chat. It was private, and we were venting our frustration.
Nah, hell
She was
nah.
just really
I read that
angry,
shit.
and that's
You,
all
Hell
you
that
nah.
already know. You
Hell nah, I read
already
that
know
shit.
that we were in a group chat and we were just venting our frustrations about it. We didn't mean for it to become private.
That
and
shit-
those-
I mean,
you know
that
what
That
we're
shit
gonna
was
do.
that shit was way too
But you can
casual
just-
for me, bro. That shit was
you
way
can
too
just give
casual.
them. You can give them the fact. You can just give them being angry because it doesn't matter.
Right.
Is what I'm
That's what
saying.
I- that-
Right,
It don't
right,
matter.
right.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're just gonna say we were angry and we were chatting with friends. It's the same thing we do when we kiki and we haha off stream about this shit. Like
Nigga, we have been angry on this stream. Have we been? You know,
Mad as
No,
fuck
like-
on here.
no, but
I've
like-
been mad as fuck on here.
But like that's what I'm saying. That's the defense they're gonna hide behind, and it's not gonna
So
make
funny.
sense. That's why y'all niggas are trying to be like, but we're not racist. Yeah, but like that's the argument these people always hide behind. Oh, I'm sorry I was racist. I was just a little bit
Nah, they're gonna hold up though, because they're gonna hit the ambient defense. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna. They were clearly hitting up Keffel's plug. You feel me? So
I'm a weak bro. They were
and,
Chill, bro.
and drugs
Chill,
make
yo.
you racist. You feel me?
Chill on that one.
The
Chill.
ambient defense.
Yeah, we do the ambient defense, but chill on the other
I
shit.
know.
Chill on the other shit.
I'm sorry, bro. Like,
Oh my god, we just did it. What the fuck, man? This is good. Come on now. This ain't hard, nigga. This ain't hard.
And I knew that was fucked up when I said it.
I know, and that's why I checked your ass, and then we moved the fuck on. So, like, what do we do? Like, come on now. This is so fucking ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Like, come on now. We're just in the group chat, and they were mad. But you can still be mad. What the fuck? Like, I don't.
Is it racist or
Ambient.
prejudiced? I mean, I don't think there's a meaning. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Who
Right?
cares?
Yeah, there's not really a meaning. But
I literally don't care.
But yeah, like that shit's just like had like I have two eyes. Like I read the shit. You weren't mad. That shit was hella casual. That shit was way too casual. Hella casual.
That ain't no. I ain't throwing shade at you, Santa Ben. I'm just saying I don't care. But like, it's so fucking like that's so ridiculous. Is it the same? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter.
No, Nemo, the sad part is like you're unironically right. Like that's literally what happened. Like white liberals, when they just realize, yeah, we all get upset and throw a little civil war, and they let Confederate officers back into positions of political fucking power.
Hold up.
And then the next thing you see is Jim Crow laws popping out.
Yo.
Holy shit.
Hold up, because there was that funny ass meme of it was like a clip from the Lego movie, and it was just like the bottom text was when it's after World War II and you're trying to get away with all the Nazi shit you did, and it's just like I could build a rocket. I could build a
And the shit
space
worked.
shuttle.
I could build a spaceship.
And the shit worked.
Operation Paperclip.
I'm too important. Oh well. Okay.
I know exactly
That's
who this
actually
nigga
so-
V4 is, so he's gotta go. Or, hold on, wait. This V7. Nah.
That's something that So I have a friend who's a linguist, right? She got a PhD. And part of her research is about like abusers in like academia. I don't know if this is necessarily her research, but it's like, you know, she talks a lot about it. She's written about it a bunch. She's pushing back against mostly shitty men, but shitty people in like her academic field, right? And one of the things that she pointed out to me, because I had her help me with that situation y'all know about, is that there's always some like higher order with certain types of people, you know, usually like front facing, like academics, or, you know, like big names out there, to, you know, big public faces or whatever. There's always this, like, not always, but there's this justification that comes where it's like, oh, well, this person's really important, or my work is really important, so that's why this is okay. That's why you can't be mad at me about this. It's entitlement. That's what it is. It's literally entitlement.
Have you considered the fact that I'm really important and you are therefore not?
But genuinely, that's what that is. That's what abusers do, my nigga. That's what abusers do. Like to make a direct comparison, like bigotry is literally just abuse. That's all it is, right? So it would make sense then, if someone's being a bigot and they're looking to justify that bigotry, they're gonna do the same shit that abusers do. I'm too important. This is about a bigger fight. This is not about me. Shit like that. Are they all? So my opinion. I mean, I'm not an abuse expert, so you know, take this with a grain of salt. But my opinion is that my opinion is that abuse is narcissistic itself. That's my opinion. I'm not really a fan of throwing around the word narcissistic because the way that gets used.
Yeah.
But in like the colloquial use of that term.
I was just about to say.
Abuse is itself that.
I was gonna say I don't fuck with the word sociopath for the same reason.
Yeah, but I mean, abuse is it's self-centered. Like fundamentally, that's what it's about. You have to feel entitled in order to dehumanize another person. That's it. I don't want to say normal, but like non-abusive people don't do that shit. I'm just saying. It's not that hard, actually. Whew. Ah, this shit is so good. Baby, no, you know better. What are you doing with my shoes? Leave them alone. Why? What are you doing now? When did you start doing this? Huh? I gotta start spraying the damn shoes again? I'll start spraying the shoes again, it's fine. Leave my shit alone. Where is that? This is it right here. I don't know what you're doing, dog. I don't know why you started doing this, but you need to stop. There. Now you'll know to leave it alone. Yeah, look at you running away from it. You don't like the way that smells, do you? Yeah, it smells nasty, don't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and now shoes don't taste good no more.
My mom did that to me with Tabasco sauce to get me to stop drinking out of a bottle.
Bro, that's fucked up.
Here. You want this?
Tabasco sauce.
Tabasco. Or it's like, nah, I think it was Crystal. She hit me with the Crystal.
That's how my dad and my second mom got me, because I was mad young.
That's how you graduate to a sippy cup.
Well, I was mad young, and they was drinking beer, and I kept begging them for some, and they were like, "Here." And I took a sip, and it was like, it was fucking nasty, and I ain't like beer since. So.
I don't like beer because it tastes like pew. We are different.
I mean, beer is just peat, man. That's all it is.
Beer is delicious. I have not drank beer in 5 years. But it is
if you like
delicious.
pee, that's your business. That got nothing to do with me. You know, you allowed to like pee.
Listen, you can drink down your watered down stadium vomit if you want to, unless I'm not gonna judge you for that.
You
This
know
is
that
America.
like more beer exists than like just like what you just get at 7-Eleven, right? That you can get beer that you actually like. And
You know,
it tastes good.
everybody that likes beer says the same shit, and it's always some nasty shit that they hand to me.
Nah, I would nah. You would fuck with the shit that I would drink.
I have heard that so many times, nigga.
Fuck.
I've tried
I've heard that
every
so many
beer
times.
at my bar. I've tried every beer that someone has given me, and not once have I ever liked that diluted piss water.
It's not okay. Have you ever
Listen,
had?
this
Have you ever
beer is
had?
delicious, you understand?
Have you ever had a stout?
A stout,
Yes, nigga. It's all nasty. It's all the IPAs, the stouts, the
What about a porter?
the blondes, the porter. All they're all nasty. They're all nasty. Nigga. I have not had a beer that I have enjoyed. Never once. I have only had beers that I can tolerate.
I guess that's fair. I guess that's if I think about beer, it's kind of the same because when I first drank beer, I also couldn't. I would straight up throw up on the first sip. Like I couldn't. It was unpalatable to me. I have no idea when I was just like, you know what? I think I kind of like beer now.
When did you become old?
It wasn't even that. I started drinking beer. It was in 2009, I would say.
You hear
Was
this old man rambling you going on? Like, that's why I ask.
Nah, so you understand, I was straight edge. I broke edge in 2007. So
Broke
I
that.
I had been drinking and getting absolutely fucking plastered. I mean, fucking like bare knuckle boxing, going like 75 in the middle of the fucking woods, like get face drunk on E&J, Jägermeister. And I would occasionally fuck around with Smirnoff, fucking, yeah. I think that was like my big three: E&J, the Erkenjerk, Jägermeister.
You really was flying the milk, wasn't you?
Was I used to drink Jack Daniels and milk.
Ew, nigga.
Yeah, I know exactly. That's why I used to drink it.
You know what? I understand why you like beer. Your taste is just awful.
Yeah, you got your taste buds is broken.
Nah, Jack Daniels and milk doesn't taste good. It just didn't taste. It was palatable enough to drink it on purpose for the sole purpose of when I say I drink Jack Daniels and milk, niggas go ew. That's literally it.
Oh, you was one of them niggas.
Right.
Okay.
That's why I
Okay,
listen to
yeah,
the music. That's why
he was a fly in the milk. Yeah, he was a fly in the milk.
I listen to the music I listen to. Like, yeah, I was one of those.
Listen, I've eaten like a worm before.
I have never done that.
Yeah, you see how you believed me even though I've never done that? You don't have to
Joke.
do the thing for people.
Yeah, I used to hit that. I used to get fucked. I used to be going off the joke. So I think that's what mainly had to do with it, honestly. Was I was already getting fucked up off of hard liquor for 2 years, and I was at a show and I was drinking PBR and it was just watery enough.
Ew.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Ew.
But hear me out
Ew.
though. It was just but here it is. I was already kind of buzzing, and it was just watery enough for me to be like, you know, this is kind of almost like water. Like it's just like piss water. I'm saying.
That's
And you
PBR,
casually, you eventually learn to slowly just ignore the faint taste of piss, and you know, eventually, once you're like, this is like water that it's got some piss in it that I could do without, but it's getting me fucked up, so I'll tolerate it. Then you get into you add other things into it that makes it taste a little bit less like piss. That's why I like coffee, peanut butter stouts, and like porters and that type of stuff. Like it's like it's heavy
Ew.
and
It sounds so heavy
flavorful.
and nasty.
No fat milk too, yeah. You gotta drink it fast or it'll curdle.
Ew.
Y'all honestly all sound disgusting.
I used to drink, and it wasn't like a shot. I would just straight up hit the bottle like dome, and then just hit the gallon of milk dome. Chasing with the milk. I'm saying whole milk. Gotta be whole milk.
Dog, what do you what?
It also makes it so you can drink more because the fat soaks up the alcohol. You know what I'm saying? But then if you get too fucked up, you're gonna
that
earl.
kind of like.
You're gonna
Well,
earl
that's so
curdled milk.
silly, my nigga. It's like, why do you want to drink more? Isn't the point of drinking to? That don't make no sense.
Because then it
Why
prolongs your
would you want
buzz.
to impede your ability to get drunk? I don't understand.
It prolongs your buzz because then the alcohol can sit in your belly, and as long as you don't, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. I see.
Because if you drink on an empty stomach, or you get fucked up fast and you're just gonna get blackout drunk and fucking Earl, and then you're gonna fucking buzz up. You know what I mean? You just want
I
to.
mean, if you're lightweight, maybe.
Everybody's a lightweight between fucking. I mean, I was definitely a lightweight because I used to be straight edge, but everybody's a
I
lightweight.
mean, I'm not
between-
trying to make that a fucking masculine trait or no shit, but like,
Oh no,
you know,
Like I used to take a fifth to the face.
I
but
didn't.
that's
I
after
didn't take
came
it
back
that
from-
way.
That's after I came back from fucking a war zone. I was taking like a fifth to the face. So
Yeah, I feel it.
All I know.
White boy at the party one night, the function one night was like, "Yo, have you ever had Jägermeister before?" It's like, "Nah, bro, what's Jägermeister?" It's like, "Drink this shit. You don't even need a chaser, bro. It's delicious." We were in that bitch like Crash
Seriously,
Bandicoot, my
feel for
nigga.
you.
Crash
I feel for
Bandicoot.
y'all
I was
flying
busting
people.
holes in the ceiling with my head.
I feel for y'all flying the milk niggas. Like, I really do. Because
Yeah.
sometimes y'all
We-
describe the most
nah.
weirdest type of, like, peer
Okay,
pressure.
I'll say this. There was some really fucked up experiences, and it was a fucked up environment to be if you don't know how to become aware of it and learn to grow from it, and you
Oh yeah.
become sharky. It's fucked up, you feel me? But
I was
um,
even a
100%.
defense nigga. That sound like any environment. You know, if you don't know how to survive and overcome, like, your environment of a
but
swimming
like
tub, you'll die.
Well, I
like-
mean, there's
But-
something
but-
very, very fucked up about being a black person, about being a fly in the milk.
y'all
and,
being
like, not
serious, I'm
knowing what you're
joking. I
doing.
get where he
right,
coming from,
yeah,
though.
but on the other side of it is like real redneck shit. Like if you have white people who, even if they're not super aware, even if they're super liberal, just because they really love you, I'm saying you can have some really fucking lit ass experiences, some awkward experiences, but like going mudding.
Mhm.
Like my best friend that drowned when I was
Oh, mudding's
16,
fun.
rest in peace. He had cousins who were like legit like lived on a farm and shit, and they used to pull up with like homemade firecrackers and wild ass shit like that.
Oh
Like
yeah, they be getting into
like
it.
white boys, and
They be getting into it.
they do some wild shit, and they could just get away with it because everybody's white.
Yep.
So the cops
don't
never
nobody go looking
the
for
cops
them.
never even come because the cops don't come to those
Yeah.
areas.
Nobody comes looking for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say it like that, and then you describe shit where you're drinking Jilk and being like introduced to Jaeger, and it's like
Jilk.
I can't help but feel
Yeah.
for you, son.
Okay. You're drinking Jilk. You're also seeing the milky titties. You know what I'm saying? So you're playing with the milk bath titties. You're drinking Jilk. You're surrounded. You are quite literally fly, whilst inundated with milk, right? So yes, all these things are true. However, have you ever shot a flamethrower before?
Yes, actually.
No, but I have shot a rocket launcher.
Okay, the two people in this were the wrong people to ask, but I knew the average person would probably say no. All three people in
Most
this
people would
fucking
be like, no.
Bro, I've
Most
made a
people would say-
flamethrower before. What you mean?
like the cattle torch, don't them shits are tough, yo. Fly in the joke.
Fly in the joke. That's my sewing machine, by the way.
This bitch is sewing.
Why
You
is
know
this
I'm
shit
sold.
taking so long to fucking? Oh, what is happening?
I'm getting there. I'm getting further along on this sweater. I'm almost done with this card. I've been embroidering this shit for weeks.
It's not frozen because I see the shit blinking. Just my CPU. My CPU utilization is only at 8%.
He said I asked the wrong two niggas. Yes, you did. You had the wrong two niggas in the
really
chat for that
did.
question.
I had quite literally had y'all fucked all the way up.
You had me in the wrong direction. Like, bro, that's what I'm like.
Yeah, I
get
think I
this,
have
bro.
shot.
Like,
I have shot a
have
noob
my-
tube. I have shot a rocket launcher. Like,
Hmm.
I had my fucking friends bring over his grandpa's old ass Gatling gun. I got to fire that shit like once, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. Like, the fuck you
Shooting
mean?
is so fun, man. I
I have
love shooting.
plans to shoot that shit, but I have not touched that shit. Shooting is fun though.
Shooting's fun. Guns are fun.
Guns are fun.
Guns are scary.
They are scary, but they're also
Fun things
very
can
They're
be
also
scary.
fun. hitting targets and being very, very accurate is fun.
Yes.
Guns are
Shooting
fucking
at people
scary.
is fucking terrifying.
Yeah, guns are scary.
The idea that I would ever have to shoot a person is fucking terrifying. I never want to have to do that.
Yeah, I definitely don't relish the thought of that. Sure. That's why I think a lot of the like. So because I am who I am, and you know I'm the flying the joke and all that. Like, I fuck with the EDC shit. Like, I have a sling bag and I got all my little mini tools in and shit. Well, like, some of those people, some of the EDC people, like, I don't get the fucking like concealed carry people. Some of those people get out there. Like,
Mhm.
certain jobs, I get it, 1000%. But like, my nigga, you're concealed carrying to go work as a fucking data entry specialist. Like, what are you doing?
You're not gonna need that gun.
You don't need that. You're like
But
you
if I have
have
it and not need it, I'm like, oh, okay.
you fucking have a fantasy of like getting carjacked on your way to work or some shit.
Yeah,
like
you want to shoot people. That's what you want.
that's fucking
Which
weird.
is you shouldn't have a gun. If you want to shoot people, you should not have a gun.
But it's crazy because in the police academy, they're like, all right, here's how we're gonna make you want to shoot people.
You're not lying.
Kyle Rittenhouse. I got cooked on this bitch. That was my introduction to Twitch politics, was getting cooked for saying that Kyle Rittenhouse should have stayed his goofy ass at home.
Should have stayed his goofy ass at home. Why do you want to shoot people? What is your problem? You know, the people that I know that have killed people, the people that I know have killed people, don't even want to fucking talk about it.
He's doing book tours and shit about it though.
They don't even want you to ask them about it. I had to check somebody before, and I haven't killed anybody, but I had to check somebody before because they asked me that dumbass question. You ever kill somebody? Like, don't ever ask somebody that shit, yo. Like, never.
I can't stand behind that. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, don't get me wrong, his parents are 100% at fault too, but that nigga knew what the fuck he was doing.
Nah, he knew what he was doing.
He knew exactly
what he was
what the fuck
doing. He knew why he wouldn't have taken the fucking gun with him if he didn't know what he was doing.
That
He knew
shit,
what he was doing.
all that shit required intent. And, you know, it is what it is.
If that was my homie, like
hey man, why you taking the blick? What you need that for?
Right. His parents pushed it. Did they though? Because I definitely saw a clip of him like a week or so before that talking about how he wished it had his AR so he could spray up some people that were in that exact same fucking parking garage.
I mean, fuck him and his parents. Honestly, fuck them both.
Right. I mean, fuck him, that ass. But like, there's no angle by which I would see Kyle Rittenhouse as not having any culpability. Like, he was there. It was him.
No, he chose to be there.
I blame him first. I blame his parents for enabling that shit.
See, that's my thing with it. Like,
He
the only shit I can say about Rittenhouse is like, yo, dumbass chose to go out there, and it led to like that.
Right.
That in itself is just like, you dumb as shit.
He's not a child. He wasn't even an adolescent. He was a young adult. And
I see where the law got him off on like the technicality, but like, bro, it's still just some dumbest shit.
right. He
Bullshit.
was a young adult. He had firearms training, clearly. He had all of the tools. Like Joe Budden says, there's a million fucking opportunities to stop that bullshit. There was a million opportunities for him to what was the drive? Like a 30-minute drive? He had
I don't know. He had to go somewhere though.
right. And even before that, even if we're saying all that shit he was like hyped up to do, he had to sit in the car and sit with all that shit for at least 30 minutes, an hour. Yeah. He had 60 whole minutes to decide to be like, you know what? I'm geeking. I'm gonna just go home.
Or lead a bitch in the car or something.
Right.
Like, maybe I shouldn't take this. This might be a bad idea. Nope.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine being mad enough, like in instant, like I straight up, like no exaggeration, cannot. Like, there's very few instances where I can imagine myself being mad enough to instantly on the spot, like, okay, I want to kill this person, right?
Yep.
I
Yep.
can't. It's already hard for me to imagine that, but holding on to that for 60 whole ass minutes,
There's got to be a very it's got to be a very specific ass situation.
that's yeah, that shit was hella
Like, you gotta
premeditated.
do some particularly heinous shit.
Hella
Like, right the fuck
premeditated.
in front of me.
Do I think maybe he wanted to make his parents proud? I mean,
Bro,
I think
I'm
it's
not
kind of a
even-
reach
I
to
don't
think
really,
that.
I mean, I don't give a
I'm
fuck
not
about what
even
his parents
gonna
think.
lie,
Honestly,
like,
Right.
His parents
I,
fuck him,
I
fuck
think
all.
y'all full of
Yeah.
cap. I could think of like 10 million different situations, and y'all don't even gotta be fucking with me. Where it's like, you know what? Give me 2 hours, and I'll still hold on to that anger. I could think of like 18.
No, but I'm
different
saying, like, it's got to
situations.
be a real specific situation. Like, you have to do some particularly heinous shit in front of me
Right.
for me to want to kill you.
I got daddy issues too. I didn't fucking pull an Elliot Roger though. You feel me?
No,
Like,
for me, like that's what I'm saying. Like there are some issues where it's like I can view myself holding on to that. Like if someone punched grandma in the face, like
and
not even killed her, like just punched her in the face, I could see myself holding on to that anger for a minute, bro, and then just completely fucking off.
I'm on my bullshit too. I'm a crack shot with my shit, but I have managed to go my whole life without shooting and killing anyone.
Listen, no
Shocking.
one's ever punched my fucking grandma, bro. I said I can think of these situations. I never
And-
said they was gonna happen.
In Baltimore fucking city, I've been in the middle, like dead center of two different well, not dead center. One, I was in the dead center of. Two big ass protests like that have happened in my city within 6 years. We have Freddie Gray in 2015, and then we had everything that happened in 2020, right? And whole T, I managed to not strap up, run out there, and clap 3 people.
Terminate immediately.
I'm gonna be real. It's one of those things for me where it's like the fact that that's the bar, bro.
Nice.
Like, yo, I didn't kill anyone.
So, he killed your friend.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I'm sorry to hear that. Think guns don't need to be around? I agree. However,
Nah, I like.
I mean,
guns,
they here.
I
They
yeah,
here.
I don't know how I feel. I can't say I like guns.
I like guns. I'm not
I like
gonna lie.
guns.
I would say that I like guns, but I only understand that the reason why I like guns is a consequence of my needing to understand how guns work to survive, if that makes sense.
Well, yeah. I mean, I only learned how to shoot a gun because I needed to know how to shoot a gun, so I didn't get fucking clapped.
Right, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying is like,
Y'all about to say
And that's
a
what
bunch
made
of
them
shit.
enjoyable.
Y'all about to say a bunch of shit I agree with, and I'm gonna just let you know the only reason I have my position is like, yo, we know we can do some shit where it's like, yeah, we give all y'all niggas guns and we teach y'all how to fucking use them.
right.
Like,
I mean,
just do that.
that's just me.
Do that,
That's
bum it.
that's just me
Doesn't have-
personally. That's my vibe. If we lived in a quote unquote perfect world where like guns existed but niggas didn't get lynched, I probably wouldn't have weapons.
If I didn't need them, I probably would have never picked one up.
Right.
No, fuck.
yeah.
I mean, I fucks with them now. They fun. Don't get me wrong. Now I'm picking them up because I want
If
to.
I didn't need a gun, I'd probably go around and pick one up. Like, bro, what the fuck you think
mean-
do you think time out? Do y'all think I needed to fire off that Gatling gun? Y'all think I was out here hunting Tyrannosaurus?
Oh no,
Rex
no, no,
and
no,
shit?
no.
Right,
You needed to do
well,
that.
this is what
No,
I'm
no, no,
saying.
no,
It's
no,
like,
No, listen to me.
Okay.
You needed to do that. There was a Gatling gun in front of you, my nigga. You needed to shoot it.
That's what I mean, bro. I like
that is not up for debate. That is not,
No, that-
if
that
there
is
was one
not-
in
that's
front of
my
you and you
point.
didn't shoot it, I would get in the car, I would drive to your house, and I'd
2
beat you the fuck
hours.
up.
yeah,
Like that's what I mean, bro. Like I like guns. I like when there's just a safe place where I can go off and fire a gun because everyone's educated. There are some things we need to do to get to my perfect utopia
No.
society, but god damn it, I like guns.
that's fair.
I mean, I like guns too. I'm not gonna hold you.
Now I'm not even going. We ain't in that society yet. I think a lot of motherfuckers should not have guns. Me
I
being
like-
chief
I mean,
amongst them.
Yeah.
they're here is my thing.
I
Look, we
like
got-
guns, but not as much as I feel like other people like. Like I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not a fucking ammo section.
Yeah.
No, that's weird. Like, bro, like I don't own
That
a
shit is
gun.
weird.
I
Like,
like
bro,
guns.
why is that your whole personality? Go do
Like,
something
I like
else.
guns, but like, bro, I
That's what I'm
got
saying. Like
other
the
shit.
EDC people. Shit's
Yeah.
weird.
People do make guns their identity. They're the saddest type of people.
Them motherfuckers are weird as shit, man. Like, do you have anything enjoyable in your life? This is
Guns.
all you do? Like, there's nothing wrong with liking guns.
People
nothing
do
wrong
make
with being,
guns their
like,
identity.
a gun influencer, you know, anything like that. You know, you're educating people. You know, shout out to Tactical Girlfriend and shit. You know, like that shit is cool.
Fuck with Tactical Girl.
What's not cool is you fucking you want to fuck your guns. You sleep with them.
Why
and
is this
shit.
shit loading so slow? Should I? I'm gonna try to fucking.
Well, me and my 1917
Nigga, get it.
Springfield
Boy,
new in
you
the
better get
bedroom
one of
is
your
between
biddies
me
to
and
buy you
us.
a new computer, man.
Oh my god.
My man's just need to go for another round
Tell
of
me I'm
DMs
wrong.
with certain people. That's what he need to do.
You are wrong.
Why you gonna make Endless a liar on his own stream?
Oh
Right? Lied like a motherfucker, right in front of
This man,
everybody.
I like he may not have done it, but I just saw him put on that fucking, you know, baseball cap because that nigga lied.
Wow.
There to the sugar mama.
Weird ass. All these weird ass fucking stories. All this weird ass lore. All right, let me see if this shit is.
You get your reparations for that apology yet? I mean, that's what I would do.
Absolutely not.
I'll tell her to buy me a computer as a reparation.
That shit came and went. I don't think she's ever gonna talk to me again. Honestly.
I'm not even gonna lie, that's fucked up. Like to just pull the whole reparations for an apology thing, but I know for a fact I would.
No, I
definitely
didn't. I
do it if
didn't do
got the
that.
chance.
I didn't do that.
No,
I was
I
joking.
know you didn't do that. I'm responding to what Bellamy was saying. Like,
Well,
that
I
would be
said that
fucked
for
up.
a reason.
Hold up, because I've done that before. I will say that I absolutely have done that before. It's a,
Did you get the reparations ever?
I did. I got $500. It was a different circumstance though.
Yo,
Damn, I
I'm
want some
sorry.
reparations.
If someone feels guilty enough to send me $500, I am definitely not gonna.
It wasn't. Nah, it wasn't that. You mean okay? Story time. Endless Cemetery lore. So here's what happened. High school. This is how far back this goes because this actually she sent me she Cash App me in 2020. So or no, I'm sorry, it might have been 2021. I think it was 2021. But anyway, all the way back like 2007, 2008. I'm an asshole. I feel like that's
Same.
not really a controversial statement. And at the time, you know, seeing kids were
I
a
think
thing.
everybody in this chat
Emo
right now is an
kids.
asshole, but you know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. Seeing kids, emo kids were a thing, whatever. And I was a metalhead. Like I listened to I still listen to, obviously, if you fuck with my Instagram. I fuck with like slam death metal and like porno grind and shit. So I used to make fun of emo kids and like scene kids and shit. I thought they were goofy.
Oh yeah, okay. He was one of them niggas.
I was one of those niggas. So
I was trying to smash the scene kids, but go ahead.
nah, yo, like I wasn't that much of a fly in the joke. I just was not interested in the scene girls, yo.
Fly the
Wasn't
joke.
into 'em.
It's so funny.
Why a joke?
But I was a weird ass fly in a joke. I'm not even gonna get into it. So anyway,
Nigga.
so I'm talking shit. This is on MySpace. I'm posting bulletins because I was that
Oh,
obnoxious.
here we go.
I was one of those type niggas. I was posting bulletins. I used to post hella bulletins, just being hella obnoxious all the time. And I posted a bulletin talking shit about seeing kids or whatever. And or talking shit about her specifically. I think I started cooking her because she did some fucked up shit to a friend of mine. Sidebar, she's a genuinely shitty person, not just in this interaction with me, but it And she had a fucked up background in her upbringing. I'll give her that. But she was genuinely like sadistic. Like,
Bruh.
and so she catfished a friend of mine.
Oh, that's corny.
Hold up. Catfished him. But got him to like send her a video of him putting ranch on his dick and beating his dick with ranch.
Bro, what?
Like that was a fetish or something.
Okay.
And then sent that shit to people.
That's
Oh, that's
disgusting.
all right.
Extra, right?
That's literally like sexual harassment. But you know,
Hey,
Like,
the
straight up
type of school we were at, that was the environment though. The
I mean, I hear
fucking
you. That's what that is. Straight up.
the slogan or the locals say lands down, pants down. That's the joke about that school. It's fucking horrible, honestly. It's pretty disgusting. But that's the how people understand that fucking area. It's really shitty. But
I get it.
so I decide I'm gonna start going. So I start cooking her like scene. I did see it. I saw the video, yes. So that's why I was mad. Because I was first of all mad I had to see it. You know what I'm saying?
I would have been mad too. I'm mad as shit I had to see your dick.
Because it's not it. Well, I mean, because it's not even about
call
that.
you immediately.
Yeah, because you know sometimes you know the homie's got a nice piece. You know what I'm saying? You tell the homie he's got a nice piece. But-
Right, yeah.
But like, no, my nigga, I don't want to see you beating that shit with ranch. You feel me? Like, and so on top of the fact that you humiliated my man's like this,
Just outright.
so I started going. She had a scene name or whatever. It was like Dara Darling Dear or some shit like that. And I'm comfortable saying that because her brand, she used that for her branding, which will be important later. So it was like something like Dear, just Darling Dear or something like that, whatever. And I was like, damn, Dragon Dick, Dookie Dust, like just making weird shit up, just like juvenile as fuck.
Being a fucking kid. Okay.
But white girl, shit. Take a wild guess how she responded. Take a wild guess.
Bro,
Yeah, like cried or she threw slurs.
Bingo. It could be
Both.
both. You can have both.
I'm getting both, bro. She did both.
She fired off the bulletin about me having greasy hair because I'm a stinky nigger. She went full PP Brett with it. Like went full politically provoked with it. This was all the way back in 2007. So I made the decision then because I'm that type of petty nigga. Okay. I am going to spend the rest of my life figuring out how to get you dealt with now. And so because we had mutual friends and shit, because for whatever reason people used to just tolerate her and like my other homies like used to date her and shit.
That's why they would tolerate.
Right.
Which is fucked up. To be
Right.
Clear. Which is
Right.
fucked up.
Right.
Go ahead.
But a couple of times she never actually apologized. We just treated it like water under the bridge because we had to cohabitate. Because there was a point where I dated her best friend, which also turned into its own thing because her father threatened to blow my head off with a shotgun. But
Don't you just love it when they do that?
yeah. So eventually she has a boyfriend. This was probably like 2016. She gets this boyfriend that like is a knight at fucking medieval times. So he like thinks he's tough for whatever reason.
Oh, here we go.
And she posted some dumb shit about how weed isn't a drug. And because I'm an asshole, and also I felt like being paid that day, I had to correct her. It's like, it is a drug, it's just not harmful the way other drugs are. Stop this nonsense. And it resulted in me like just like cooking her by like screenshotting the word drug from Merriam-Webster and like posting it in like the comments of the post or whatever.
Bro, you did not.
I did. And
Goofy ass nigga.
truly goofy. And
Fucked up.
But guess how she responded though.
Slurs,
Oh.
slurs,
Yeah.
slurs.
And
Yep,
so
we already know.
and so I shared it like, look, like y'all, this is y'all friend because this is what, like I said, it's 2016 by this point, so we're low key grown at this point.
2016. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, so we're grown at this point. So I'm like,
in the first place. But,
yeah, so I'm like, this y'all friend, like we're gonna, yeah, this is y'all friend, like y'all have seen her do this with me for almost 10 years now, like we're gonna keep do this. And so her boyfriend hopped on the shit because she was like, it wasn't me, it was my boyfriend. She did that. She set this nigga up for life. For life.
She really tossed that
She
nigga
fucked
under
him
a
up.
freight
She got
train,
him
bro.
fucked all the way up. Cause he
Hold
hopped
what
on.
happened? Say it again. Say that again. I'm confused. What happened?
She went my boyfriend had my phone. It wasn't me going back and forth with you, it was my boyfriend.
Oh wow.
And he stood on that. He hopped in and was like, yeah, it was me, bitch. Now what? And I was like,
Okay.
I'm so happy you did this, my nigga. I am overjoyed that you decided to pick this fight with me, my nigga. And
Yeah, now I
so
can fight you.
right.
Same.
And so we went back and forth for a minute to like what would happen. It happened twice where he would go somewhere, I would find out where he is, and he would somehow find out that I found out where he was and then leave right before I got there. Point where there was a arts and crafts festival
That's so cool.
where he was there with his girl and like their kid, their like baby kid and everything, yo. And I pulled up and they
He's-
dipped. My
he's
man dipped with a
the kid
stroller
on
and
daddy ass.
everything, yo. I don't give a fuck, dude. I was gonna beat his ass in front of his kids. I don't give a fuck.
Honey, get to the car now.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But like just he would have just felt lucky that his kid was a baby and wouldn't remember that shit. You feel me? Like it sucks to get your ass whipped in front of your kids that like thinks you're his hero and that you're invincible and shit. And you take an ass whooping behind some shit that they don't even know about. You feel me? So
Just got beat the fuck up.
right, just doffed. I
Everybody
mean,
is
worn the
out
fuck like dog walked in public. So eventually he doesn't end up apologizing to me or anything. His own friends just clown him. They're like, because they're people who know me, right? So eventually it gets to a point of the like, dog, he will fuck you up. Like, you're playing with fire here. Just apologize or shut the fuck up. And he chose the latter. And that was in 2016, 2017-ish. It's like, 2015, 2016-ish. Because my house burned down in 2017. And then what ended up happening is, so now this is like a solid decade of blatant racism from this person, right?
Mm-hmm.
I become completely unaware with existence for like 5 years. I find out in 2020, either 2019 or 2020, that because someone else from our high school was like, yo, that like understood our back and forth and was like, I need you to see this because I need you to respond to this. They had been selling like after Freddie Gray popped off in 2015. So he literally started doing this the same year that this interaction happened with me and her boyfriend, where he like picked the fucking baby stroller up and they like dipped off to the car because he had been calling me a nigger on Facebook and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He started selling Black Lives Matter merchandise.
No.
I'm being so fucking serious with you right now.
No.
So serious with
somebody
you.
gotta get the ass.
Yeah.
Get the ass.
Say you not. Say
I'm
you
being so serious with you right now. And
yeah,
it was
yeah.
like, and it wasn't just that. It was like general live, laugh, love shit. So like, you know,
Yeah,
you're,
somebody gotta get beat up though. I don't care about the rest of that. You gotta.
it was your
get
gay
beat
is
up.
okay, legalize gay, whatever, all that shit with it. You know what I'm saying? All that. But it was Black Lives Matter shit mixed in there. And
No,
like
you gotta get beat
how
up.
you need to listen to black women, and it was and at first it was like, you know what? Maybe she, you know what I'm saying, maybe she turned the leaf. So I'm gonna let this cook, but I cannot not reach out. So I messaged her. I was like, hey, what's up? Crickets. Liking shit here and there, liking shit here and there. She posted something about you know, growing up in a abusive home with an addict and this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. and how she's really turned her life around with her like Etsy store or whatever, and her new family with her kid and her husband, and she's all happy and white woman shit. And-
What's good with that Black Lives Matter shit though?
So I comment on that shit. Wow, it really seems like you've changed a lot over the years. He finally responds to that. So that was strike 1, 2, and 3 for me right there. It's like, okay, you weren't trying to even parlay with me until I started dick riding publicly for you. So I started becoming PR for you. Nah, we're not doing that. So I'm mad, but in the moment, I understand I'm not really in much of a position to do anything because who the fuck am I? You feel me? She has at that point it was like 20-something thousand followers on Instagram or whatever, and I was just like a dumbass fucking Mortal Kombat streamer with like 50 followers. You feel me? Like I could do and would do nothing. But in 2021, the screenshots of me going back and forth with her and her boyfriend and then calling me a nigger came up in my time hop in my Facebook history or whatever.
Bruh. Oh no.
I'm listening.
So I had to make a decision, right? And
I think you made the right one.
at first, I made a private friends only post. Like, you know what, y'all? This has been, because by this point, I'm, nationally ranked in Mortal Kombat. I'm starting to kind of sort of get into the politics and shit on Twitch or whatever. So I have a little teeny bit of a platform. So I'm like, I kind of want to know how to play this. Because this person doesn't acknowledge me, has never acknowledged any of this shit, but they are ostensibly making a very comfortable living selling this merchandise that is clearly not aligned with the behavior that y'all have seen me experience from this person for the last 20 fucking years at this point. So what do y'all think I should do? And of course, you know how the niggas reacted.
Oh yeah. No, I would have reacted.
Yeah.
Why are you asking me? This shit should be public by now.
Yeah, so
This
I
motherfucker set himself up for an easy W.
yeah, so I post it. Naturally, it makes the rounds overnight. Everybody's sharing it, and her shit is cooked. Your shit is cooked when people are making anti-Instagram accounts for your Instagram account to let other people know why. Yeah, she was cooked. I mean, super cooked, and it was fucked up because she was.
Was she President Sunday cooked?
Yes, that level of cooked, and it was like, and like a flawless victory, yo, and the whole tea because I'm not perfect and. She literally knew me in high school, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't have my skeleton in the closet. So
Yeah, everybody got scared.
So I was already on that just because I'm that type of person, but I like quadrupled down on my little apology tour and shit and not just privately, but like to explicitly be like, yo, I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also not out here trying to fucking make money off of feminist merchandise and that type of shit. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
So he was working with another white girl, but this other Filipino woman. And it was fucked up because their platform got destroyed too. And everybody was like, it's fucked up because she took down this woman of color with her, whoop the whoop, right? And so what ended up happening is I'm like, yo, make sure y'all follow this person. She is now an official like Instagram influencer. Like she works for Instagram. She has like 1 million fucking followers and shit now. It's kind of intense.
Filipino, you saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her account is Kim Sarah, KIMSAIRA.
You ain't have
I
to tell me all
mean,
that.
yeah,
I
it's
don't-
not. It's honestly, it's fucking like white woman, like liberal, like infographic and like feel good, like
Mhm.
Instagram bullshit, Instagram
Okay.
influencer shit.
I hear you.
But I set her, I like, it's literally. I'm not gonna take credit for work she's put in, but that situation is definitely, skyrocketed her because I got thousands of people to support her account in the moment and aftermath of that, and
Mm.
she hit like 24,000 followers that year, and within 6 months after that. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like she only got that popular because that situation happened with me, but me having that and that whole thing happening and her getting fucked up with that definitely helped her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that
I feel like we're losing the plot here.
I was saying that made me feel good. That was like part of the reparations. But like I said, like niggas wanted blood. So they were like, hell nah, she's gotta write the check. So I was just fucking around. And I was like, I only accept apologies in my Venmo. Whatever. And she fucked around because I was doing streams about this, right? She fucked around and tipped me while I was on stream the 450 with a written apology that my text to speech read because I used to have text to speech on stream.
Oh, nigga got reparations live on and live in 4K.
That shit was wild.
I don't know how I would have responded in that situation, to tell you the truth. I cannot guarantee you I would have been gracious in that situation.
Neither could I.
I'd be the ass out on stream.
I absolutely did not accept that apology, but I definitely took that money.
Oh, I'd take the bread. You give me the bread.
This job comes from Schneider.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting that bread.
Here's the rundown. They want you to attack the Jorgen
You
refuel
showed up
base
mad late to
of
apologize. You
PCS
could have apologized any time before that.
Right. And I straight
And
asked
you
her
had
point.
a million opportunities.
I straight asked her point blank, like, are you apologizing now because you actually understand it's fucked up, or are you apologizing now because you want the backlash to end? You could say that you apologized to me and show everybody whatever. Because she had some fucking them fucking talk sirens in like posting shit about me extorting her and shit, trying to call the law on me. Talk about I extorted her. The white women were doing a lot.
I mean, they always are.
But I asked her point blank, like, yo, are you apologizing because you understand it's fucked up and you have empathy for how I felt in that? Because even to this day, because I'm an asshole and I'll admit that readily, there's still people that think I bullied her somehow. Like, and that's why she just had to call me slurs multiple times throughout multiple years. But
It's fucking ridiculous, yeah.
But I was like, do you actually want to repair the relationship with me, or do you just want the backlash to end? And she hit me with the Merrick. She still to this day hasn't responded to that message.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Alright, dog. Do you actually have to go to the bathroom, or are you just whining because you want to be annoying?
And it's like, I would so much rather you bullshit me. When I guess I can't even say that because the whole purpose of that conversation I was having with Merrick was me not allowing her to bullshit me, being very specific about very specific things. But like, I would so much rather you just be like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. Leave me alone. Than just like dip out and. Because, like, that's a bad look for you. The fact that I could literally, at any given moment in time, just pull my DMs up and have that as a screenshot for any reason. You know what I'm saying? Just like, here's some very extremely fucked up shit that happened that you did to me. When I directly confronted you about it, you literally, quite literally ghosted me.
On President Sundayer.
Nah, I'm not going to do that. Because it's not A, it's not that serious. B, it's not worth the effort. Who even really do people even take Merrick seriously?
Mm.
We know it's never genuine. Probably the wrong audience to ask. Yeah, very true. I was hoping Bink would show up because I was talking about Merrick. See, that's how we get Bink to show up. Is I just gotta start talking about Merrick. Why the fuck is this taking so long?
President Sunny out here bodying fools. Yo, that's so
President Sunday with the fucking suplex.
bodying fools. Yo.
What I didn't have on my 2023 card.
Say this thing, baby. Stop pulling. Stop.
Yeah. I'm probably just gonna end because that's concerning. I don't know why it's taking so long. Maybe we can cook for a minute. But yeah, I'm clearly not going to be playing Armored Core tonight.
Yeah. I was probably going
Space.
to dip too. I gotta go to work tomorrow.
I gotta go to
I
work
got
tomorrow.
like 6 pounds of laundry to do.
Damn.
But I'm gonna smoke on this bowl for a little bit. Bro, how the fuck
Yeah,
did
I'm gonna chill for a minute and fucking we can smoke on this. We can have the community bowl.
the community bowl? Let me get my shit up and running for y'all. See the
It's topiary.
endless topiary.
Topiary. A topiary is like where you keep trees at.
I know what it says. I said topiary, nigga, cause toke. Don't step on my pun.
Well, I didn't mean to lie in the milk explain to you.
Blame my own pun.
There's no more water left. I keep.
Look at my amazing jar of weed.
Hold on, let me pull a. Like, look at this mid pack, you fucking.
Okay, you fucking piece of shit.
Just playing.
This nigga is dirty. You know what? I'm gonna start saying slurs now. I have to start using slurs.
Shit looks like some Stankel. Did you hit the dispensary?
Had my dude deliver it to me.
Hey, I haven't tried that yet. I don't know if I'm ready to commit this.
See, for me, I give the money after I get the weed, so it's not me committing to shit.
Let me pull the cam up.
I don't know why I'm doing that. My camera's just shit. It's not capturing anything.
If you cover your face, because that's how I have to make my shit focus. Yeah, that shit looks like some fun.
Jet fuel gelato, baby.
Jet fuel gelato.
I got like 2 whole fucking jars of this shit, bro. Where's the big jar? Where's the big jar? And then like, got the big jar.
Yeah, I just fucking Pilk. Nah, it's I didn't fuck with the Pilk or the Pepsi milk. That shit's weird.
Pilk.
I did fuck with the joke.
He already fucked with the joke. He can't do Pilk too.
Yeah, I'll fuck with the joke because it gets you fucked up. I used to shout out my boy Han. He used to say, "What the fuck would you smoke cigarettes? I wouldn't even smoke weed if it didn't get me high."
Speaking of cigarettes, thank you, Endless. I have to smoke a cigarette.
Smoke it in the house. You know? Fuck your roommates. You know?
I'm gonna smoke it right next to my PC, my open fucking computer.
Ignorant. I did that. That's probably why my PC is fucked up now. Because I was fiending for weed, but I was broke, so I smoked the fucking clove in the house.
I've just learned that there's certain things I'm gonna have to like understand that I fucked up. Cause I'm still running off my first PC. So like once I eventually get a new PC, like I can't be doing some of the shit I do now. But like, hey, this baby's still trucking, so
Same. Probably should clean. See.
I should probably do that too. But I've already determined I'm not taking this motherfucker apart.
Cigarettes
just
give you lack of oxygen buzz. That's true. I can't fuck with that. I don't like that buzz. That lightheaded
I
feeling.
fucks with that buzz.
I know people
why-
who fuck with it. I'm not one of those people.
You ever smoke a blunt, nigga?
I do, or I used to. And
Okay, that's right. I used to. I get you there.
So what I realized is, because I was one of those people that used to fucking like, I was like a 2000s roll, right? I used to like candy wrap, like roll that bitch, like take the what they called the cancer paper out that shit and everything, to the point
Yeah.
where it's basically like, you were barely like, why at that point, why would you not just fucking, because that's essentially why I ended up smoking joints, because it's like, why not just smoke joints at that? It's so much less effort. You learn how to roll with that kind of paper. Because I used to smoke goofy ass fucking blunts too. I learned to roll blunts with White Owls because they're always fucking stale, so they're like stiff as cardboard, so they're easy as shit to roll. But then I started smoking games. And then once weed became like, it wasn't just like generic weed.
Yeah.
There was actual like, good weed like strains and shit, and weed became expensive. Motherfuckers started smoking Rillos. We went from blunts to Rillos. So we stay with games. I used to fucking smoke white grape game or green game or fucking yeah, that's pretty much it. Green games and white grape games. And we used to smoke them shits for a minute. And then I started smoking joints probably in 2010.
See, I've always been more of a bowl guy. Like, there's just something about having a nice bowl. Maybe it's a New York thing, my area thing. Like, I just like having that nice bowl that I can pull out and like just put a little bit of weed in. Like,
Yeah, I was always a bong dude. Like for the house, like joints, I liked. That was just a prohibition era, like habit.
oh, of course. Like, nigga, Prohibition era New York. I had the joints and like
Right.
the little shitty ass blunts like that.
You get rid of the bud, you just have papers. But if you got a resi ass bowl on you, then you're fucked.
Yeah, you fucked unless you just completely toss that shit over and over. Like,
Right.
you just have to ditch that shit. So
Right.
it's like,
But then you feel stupid as shit because you spent $40 or whatever on a nice ass bowl. You just had to bust that shit or throw it. Or
yeah,
whatever.
you probably really.
What
like
y'all
that
niggas
shit.
talking about?
Prohibition days of weed.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
I mean, I'm technically still in a state where that's a thing, but
yeah,
one of my homies used to move like a couple of P's a week, a couple pounds a week, so we would just we had weed all the
damn, the elbows. I wasn't moving
He was
that
high
much.
I was
He used to
following
throw
the
an ounce
law
on the
like a
table.
good black man. Don't
we
arrest
would
me.
go out on like a Thursday or Friday or some shit, and nigga would throw an ounce on the table. Everybody had their own fucking blunt and shit.
I talk about it because it was 10 years ago and I already beat my case. But yeah, I probably moved like 2 ounces a week.
This nigga was buying like pounds.
Yeah. I wasn't that
I'm
big
like,
time.
damn.
I was moving probably like 2 ounces of bud and maybe like 2 10 strips of acid a week, I would say.
This was way back in the day. I was a teenager at the time, so
I was 21.
These people were heathens, godless heathens.
Allegedly. Like I said, it was
Allegedly.
fucking over 10 years ago. It's outside of statute of limitations and already beat my case.
Well, as
Whatever.
soon as President Sunday finds those DM leaks, it's done.
Oh, yeah. This nigga might case search me, especially if this fucking naked mole rat ass nigga F slurs for you fucking just sound alerting my full government name on his fucking stream.
Listen, you already
is
got
so
the
funny
fucking
to me.
cum police after you, bro. You don't need any more like
Oh,
weird ass
God.
cops showing up.
How you get body? You supposed to be somebody with a name, and you got bodied by President Sunday.
Supposed to be a whole ass like there's like like you're the gamer. You're supposed to be the face of the anti-gamergate shits.
You got bodied by
And
President
you got
Sunday.
cooked by President fucking Sunday.
President Sunday cook your ass. That must be a feeling, bro.
You got
Bro,
fucking
can you imagine?
you
Can
got
you imagine
fucking
if I came up here and got cooked by Ellen, bro? I wouldn't be able to show my face.
right. That's what I'm saying. You got singed by a nigga less spicy than fucking cherry Kool-Aid, man.
This man,
Got cooked. You couldn't even say shit
Sauteed.
about it. Just got cooked.
And he didn't have to say shit, and there's nothing they can even say in the aftermath. Absolutely
No.
nothing can change any of that shit now. There's
The
no
only
way
thing they
you
can
flip
do
it.
is just go further right wing. That's all. That's all
Right.
they can do.
Bro,
It's
I
all
saw
damage
the-
control.
I
It's
saw
all
the
damage
response
control.
to that. I saw the response to that shit, and it's quite literally just yeah, you guys didn't see the part where I talked good about non-binary people, and actually
Oh
this
my
is
God.
a bad framing tactic, and that's why we should always be afraid of misinformation. The end, goodbye. So it's just like, but you said the shit.
And I'm
Like-
hard pressed to think of any times where we would even joke around coming close to that type of shit in private, where
No,
it could be
we
taken out, where it could be taken out of
We wouldn't.
context. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You
That's
couldn't
why-
take our shit out of context like that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if you did take it out of context, it's like,
We
Bro,
would just
like,
give you
you-
the
you-
context. It was right
right,
here.
right, yeah.
it's just like, damn, like there's a word there, or like, damn, there's a picture. Like, give me 2 more fucking lines of text to see how the niggas are laughing at this and how they riff on it. Like, this man provided like 4 fucking pages.
Oh my
Just
God.
like-
Sheets.
Oh, for real? Was it
Ima-
that
yeah,
much?
Yes, it was receipts. My nigga was
Imagine
the
if,
accountant.
Lord.
imagine if you leaked 4 pages of like, you just gonna get shit that's all over the place.
It was receipts. Fucking receipts. Booked. Combo breaker.
She got fucking
Cooked with a bunch
toasted,
of
bruh.
D's. Cooked.
I can't even say that's cooked because this man has got the fucking heat of a toaster with a
Nah,
Pop Tart.
that's nah. He didn't cook them. He just fucking let them cook themselves for real.
yeah, like a
He really
fucking
did.
Pop Tart. He just said, "Ding, time's done."
He judo threw those niggas through the fucking wall like the Kool-Aid man. Dead ass.
This man really.
For no reason too. That's the crazy part. He just decided to do that shit.
I mean, there's always a reason. He probably thinks.
I
I mean,
mean-
like maybe he is. I'm not.
I
I'm not
mean,
gonna cook him.
there's.
Let's talk
Maybe he's living directly in line with his principles.
But
and that's his
as far
business.
as they know, though, imagine you just at the function vibing, cooking, and a nigga just comes and just throws you through the fucking wall, yo. Completely through the
Throws a
drywall.
refrigerator at you.
Like,
what
yeah,
you gonna-
I thought
nigga.
we was cool.
What
Like,
you gonna do? What you gonna do, Bellamy? You at a cookout, like one of the mans you've been fucking with for a minute just comes in and hits you with a whole ass fucking refrigerator.
Oh,
Like,
we fighting. We fighting.
no, you're not. You just got hit with a fucking refrigerator, my nigga.
Everybody just saw you get
But if
dumped
if
with a
you're gonna do that,
refrigerator.
you need to kill me, because if you didn't kill me, we fighting.
I don't think you
I
know
mean,
how
yeah.
big a refrigerator is. I'm not talking about. one of the
You gotta
big
kill me.
motherfuckers.
You better kill me then. You better make sure that refrigerator kill me. You better kill me.
I don't
You
give a
better
fuck if
keep
I'm paralyzed. You gotta kill
You better
me.
kill me.
You gotta
okay,
you
I'll
gotta
put it-
figure me out.
I'll put it in context.
I'm gonna be a
They
problem.
don't just hit you with a refrigerator. They hit you with that refrigerator 4 times because this man had 4 separate screenshots. You get hit
I thought
with
you
that
said he had
refrigerator
pages. I
4
thought you
times.
said, oh, he had 4 screenshots. Not okay.
It's
I
not
They're
like a
big ass
oh,
screenshots though. They're long
Yeah,
ass
they're big.
screenshots.
Like it's
They're-
not like a
it's
little,
receipts,
Oh, he
yo.
said like
That's
it's not
so
like
funny.
the SDL ones where it's like, oh, he said like the stuff a few times. Nah,
You see
man,
a
you got, like,
conversation.
exactly. You see a conversation where it's like, yeah, this is just an obvious line of thought.
Like don't get me wrong, because the SDL shit was still receipts. You feel me? But like,
It was still receipts, but like the length, I have to compare it to the length.
right, yeah. These are receipts.
You got receipts from a nigga that all he do is
And
just
they talking
sit
about
there.
like Benny, because Benny is actually pretty chill, yo. Like Benny was
Right.
the only person that was okay, that I was even remotely okay with on TYT was Benny, and Benny is chill for the most part. Benny just be minding her business.
You want to know what they thing is with Benny? They had a debate, and like, all of these people always think that they can do better, and then they can't, and so it's that type of shit. Benny had a debate and people didn't like how she fucking presented herself or her
Oh,
facts
Jesus
or whatever
Christ.
the fuck. And now it's like, well, actually, they're a bad leftist because she couldn't do this and make these points that I have to follow my audience.
That's so
wants."
fucking
I was
stupid.
yeah.
Do it
That's
yourself.
already
yo.
10
Hold on.
times before.
Do it
That's
yourself. Shut the fuck up. Do it yourself.
that's pure white people shit, yo. The Voss shit
That
where
is
it's
straight up
like
white people.
you're such a bad leftist that you're worse than the right wingers who are actively trying to lynch niggers. Like you are a silly
That's
person.
a new slur right there, bro. Niggeros.
Negroes.
Negroes.
How do you spell it? Nigros. Negros. Yeah, no, like I laugh at this shit, but like y'all don't know how much self-control I have when I just sit down. I'm like, let me see what dumb shit. And it's like, yo, y'all not just funny dumb, haha, I can laugh at y'all. Y'all like
Weird
and
funny.
then and then I'm just like, let me type up my essay. And then I'm like, you know what? It's gonna fall on deaf ears. Let me just delete this shit. Let me
No,
just
I have nothing to say. I
wasn't
retweeted a
even
couple of people.
I wasn't
and
even
that was it.
tempted. I wasn't even tempted. I wasn't even gonna talk about it. The only reason I even brought it up is I brought it up and I was just gonna smoke my weed and not say shit, but then John mentioned it, so I was like, fuck it.
Bro, I see shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I see shit all the time where niggas just being stupid, and I have that urge to just be like, "Yo, you are wrong on like 5 different points. I'm gonna give you 2 of them." But then I'm like, it's not worth it, so I just go
It's
about
not
my
worth it. It's
day.
not worth it.
Yeah, I'm
It's not worth
finally,
it.
I can say comfortably, I'm finally at a stage in my life where, because I used to be like, the impulse was just so strong, just to be like,
Yeah.
someone has to correct this fucking idiot.
Yeah, no,
Now
I don't care no.
I'm
I'm
just
on my
like,
motherfucking business.
you were pissing in an ocean of piss.
I've been in like the whole Twitch, politics shit for like 2-3 years, and it's like I've firmly come to realize that like you can't change people's minds on certain shit in this type of boat. Like you're not really changing people's
Nah, people not
minds.
coming. People don't come to Twitch to get their minds changed.
It's purely
come
for
to listen-
entertainment.
They come to listen to motherfuckers they agree with while they do other shit. Like
Yep.
honestly.
That's what I use it for. I don't come here to get my mind changed. The fuck?
Yeah, and that's the funny part is I hadn't even explicitly said exactly what I was talking about that I wasn't going to talk about yet. John knew exactly what I was talking about.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
That's how John
Sadet,
rolls.
man, Sadet been telling people about her for the longest time, and Sadet got actual beef with her, like legitimate beef, because she fucked Sadet over.
With Brianna Wu?
And yeah, and I mean, I'm saying Sadet like I know her, but I don't know her, but that's her name on fucking Twitter.
Word.
That's her display name on Twitter, so you know what else I'm gonna call her. But she got like actual beef with her and has been trying to tell people about her for mad long, and ain't nobody been listening. So like, fucking shocker, you're not listening to the damn black woman again. Y'all would have known this shit mad long ago, but ain't nobody give a fuck.
I mean, like y'all act surprised, but y'all always know what it is. They not gonna do anything until like they get the ire.
I mean,
right?
I'm not
Like-
surprised. I'm not surprised.
Oh, I'm just
saying-
talking. I'm talking in general. Though I'm not talking like y'all niggas.
Oh,
specifically.
okay.
Yeah, I'm just being like they always gonna do this, and then people will always be surprised because like,
oh my
wait,
God.
I knew you were a terrible person towards black women, but not my specific group. You were supposed to be okay. You were
I thought
supposed to
you
be
were
one of
okay
us.
with us.
We
thought you
made
liked
fun
the
of the
white
blacks
queers.
together. Remember? Like it's always some weird shit like that. And it's like,
Literally.
what y'all expect, really?
Remember when what's her name? Chelsea Manning got cooked like that a few years ago. That shit was crazy too.
For hanging around with somebody, I think it's because she was hanging around with some fascists or some shit. Right?
Yeah, she was at like it was around the time of the Unite the Right rally.
Yeah, and I think she wised up and stopped doing that shit.
Yeah.
From what I understand.
She did. She definitely did. I know someone that worked on her campaign.
Okay.
She definitely, yeah. She's actually pretty fucking cool. Yeah.
I think it's funny
yeah.
how much people stumble
Yeah,
themselves
she's pretty
into
cool.
that.
I'm gonna just say that.
What's that?
I think it's funny how.
Let me rephrase
many
that. She's
times-
a nice person in real life.
I just find it funny
Yes.
how many times like people stumble into hanging around with like actual fucking Nazis.
I mean, you don't
Like-
stumble into that shit. You made a choice.
You make a choice.
You make a choice.
again, like just
I stumbled
hearing-
into that shit because the nigga was saying the whole time that he wasn't a Nazi. Right? But that type of shit.
I just feel like at some point there's just gotta be like a few points where you're just like, wait, nigga, what did you just say? Like, who did you just quote exactly? Like, where it's like, nah, you could, like you said, like like, and that's where I'm getting at. Like, every time someone has the story about stumbling, is like, nah,
Yeah.
you knew, you just didn't.
But and so here's the thing
figure
though.
you-
But even to what Bellamy is saying though, is like I didn't
Yeah.
know, but that shit was sus.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't know.
You know the vibes is off.
Yeah, I didn't know, but I definitely knew off top. And I could imagine the type of shit that they're comfortable doing and saying around other white people. There is no fucking.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know they doing the most around other white people.
White people use racism to bond.
They really do. They really do. And that's not even a fucking. You're not even fronting.
It's just like a history. Like there's like research done on it. And shit.
They literally bond over racism.
Like that's why there was fucking pictures, postcards, and lynchings and shit. It's like
Yep. They would
It's,
go to that shit
it's time.
together.
bring their kids.
Oh, it's time for us to hang out. And, you know,
Hang out, get it?
like yo, my nigga,
Bring the kids.
like
Let's
meet the
bring the
blick, yo,
kids.
meet the blick. Where Harriet at? I know you got the blick.
And that's why we have guns.
That's why we have guns.
I mean, that's why Co Chin had guns. I know you know. You better know who Co Chin is.
I'm goofy. I have to explain.
Sorry. He was a civil rights activist. Maybe it was in Mississippi. I don't remember exactly where. Somewhere down south, I think. And there's a judge quoted saying at a like some hearing or some shit.
I might know of this and just not recognize the name.
Yeah,
Go ahead. I'm
they said
sorry.
there's only two bad motherfuckers in this town, me and that N-word Co Chin. Because Co Chin didn't fuck around, nigga. He stayed with the blick, and you wasn't fucking with Negroes if he was around. Period. That's just what it was. He was not scared to show up and not scared to squeeze the trigger. And people talk about the civil rights movement as peaceful, and they don't know about niggas like Co Chin who was ready to fucking shoot you.
There was a lot of that type of shit.
There
With,
was
like
plenty of shit like
the
that.
people running up on the KKK and shit. Fuck yeah.
Yep.
I always love when that type of shit happens and like, you know, they have to wet their bed sheets again. It's always so fun. Like, there's never a time where that's not just the funniest shit ever.
Those kind of people, man, they always end up scared.
Hell yeah. There
Ain't no
was.
fun when the
Those
rabbit
type
got
of people,
big gun.
those type of people are born to fear, bro. Like, think about what type of person you have to be to like
Well, that's where
march
that comes
around in
from.
a bed
That
sheet,
comes from
and
fear.
then like that's literally what I fucking just said.
Yeah, you just.
I know. I'm agreeing with you.
You gotta make them
Yeah.
learn the right
That's
type
what
of
I
fear,
said.
though. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there was
Niggas is just scared.
you have to make them remember why they're scared of you. Put it that way. Because there was some Proud Boys that started pulling up in this one bar in an adjacent neighborhood and started making some occasional nightly strolls and to let them to make them remember that black people live in that area. So,
Wait, you can't do that. That's against the law. These guys are just walking. What about freedom of speech and all the shit we talk about on panels and shit people
it's
never
hey,
experienced?
it's a free country. I can walk and whatever I want. I can mean mug the fuck out of whoever I want to mean mug. Man.
You're right.
And if they don't want to do that, then it's a free country. They can leave. I would encourage them to do so. Hastily.
Post haste.
Post haste, my nigga. That's one of my favorite phrases. Thank you for reminding me about that.
It's gonna be fun watching these motherfuckers freak out over, you know, dumb bullshit number 9.
Oh, this is gonna be content for weeks. It's gonna be so
I'm gonna
fucking
have.
stupid.
I have had so much fun today.
It's gonna
On a
be
couple
so
of breaks I
stupid.
took.
I
Just
see.
name searching and scrolling through Twitter.
I'm late.
I have had so much fun.
I'm late because I saw it happen at like 2. I was too busy. Like, I mean, I was at work, but like, yeah, I was hella late. I didn't see it until I just happened to look on Twitter because I blocked all those goofy ass
I
streamers.
blocked the hell out of all of them. Yeah.
And I just happened, fucked around, did it to myself. You know what I'm saying? Lament configuration. I opened the box. You feel me? I fucking seen the I seen Kev was trending, and I was like, could ignore that like I usually do. Again, any other day, I could just ignore the fuck out of that.
But
I'm gonna look this time. I'm gonna look. I'm curious.
I'm gonna look because I'm live. So I'm gonna see
I'm
what it is
curious.
because I'm live right now because it might be content.
It was so oh, I was so thrilled. It was so funny.
I had myself some good kikis, man. I had myself some good
Shit is just so like it's like yeah, it's funny, but it's also fucking ridiculous. Like truly.
Oh no, it's
fucking
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's why I'm laughing about it.
Right.
It's
See,
ridiculous.
I've been ridiculous, but I've never been so ridiculous that like President Sunday could clap me.
Get yo, you got fucking torched. Hold on, I and I cannot stress enough that you didn't just get clapped. You got easy clapped.
Easy clap.
You got flawless victoried by
He didn't have
President
to say
Sunday.
anything. He really legitimately
He
didn't have
did
to
not have to say
anything.
anything.
Could have just posted the screenshots and just
He
let that
literally
Man
could have
just
just posted
came
them
in.
shits and left.
Man just came in, shit on your entire fucking career as like whatever leftist you want to call yourself, and then just walked away.
You let that
Oh.
man get whole ass receipts. Receipts. Them screenshots were longer than you know. Behave.
Bro, them screenshots were longer than fucking Ellen DeGeneres' little sexcapade, and then coming back to fucking hop on yo ass some more.
Oh,
Like,
this
Yo.
nigga, that shit.
Them
I
fucking
just-
them screenshots were longer than Alec Gunter's forehead. I'm gonna just say that.
How did you get got? The president.
Some of the other screenshots came from Wix server too. Surprise fucking hey. This is my surprise
who's
face.
Wick? Who's Wick? I don't know who that is.
Don't
He's
even
that
you
old
don't
dude.
don't even I'm not even gonna tell you. You don't even need. You are so much better off without that knowledge. Trust me.
Okay, I appreciate you.
I'll put it like this: you
He's a
probably
goofy
seen
nigga
the
on
fucking-
Twitch that hosts goofy debates.
You
There you go.
probably seen the nigga's Twitter more.
You've
than
probably
often
seen
than
him
not.
come up. I think he's
I probably
interacted.
blocked.
You've
I
probably
bet.
blocked him already. He's interacted with Feek. I know he's interacted with FD.
Like with a stream or just like on
Twitter.
Twitter.
Screen.
When you say
Yeah,
interactive with
did-
me,
Yes.
Oh
Feek
wait,
went on there
he did
several
go on
times.
there. He did. I forgot he did that because we were saying how goofy that shit was. But he
oh,
didn't
Feek went on
know.
there. He's done that a couple of times. He went on a shark stream too at one point.
We weren't saying that he was goofy, but just that the situation is goofy because like he doesn't know, like he
I get-
doesn't know that they're like how it's gonna
Yeah,
work.
he doesn't know that these are goofy niggas. Yeah, he don't be going on people's stream no more anyway. He do his own shit now.
Yeah.
He goes live on his own
I
shit.
feel like he's much better and he's like more in his element when people go on his shit, and it's more interesting to me too. Anyway,
It's way more interesting. Yeah, no, he knows what he's doing, and he's a lot more careful
It's-
about who he associates with now.
Why? Like, listen, we're streaming right now. I don't know why you're praising a black man. No, he's doing awfully, and he needs the guiding hand of destiny and/or Vosh to help him. Be
But and see, and this is what I was. This
Isn't
is
that always the
this is
narrative?
another thing that irritated me from earlier is that they will say that they're the pretentious YouTube essayists and call them everything but a child of God from here till fucking Sunday, right? Meanwhile, in the private servers, you got President Sunday easy clapping people with shit like this.
For me, it's not even. For me,
It
it's
makes
like,
sense.
For me, it's like these are the people that call everyone like, oh, pretentious video essayists. But like these are the same people that every time they get criticized slightly, like the fucking aftercare routine is for them to just sit there for a half an hour and be like, I'm great, chat. Yeah, I'm actually
yeah.
really great. I'm the best.
Yeah.
I'm actually the one. That's their whole aftercare.
That's
routine,
that's
because
why
they can't even stand to be in a fucking
Yeah.
debate and just lose. They can't be like, well, sucks for me. They have to chat. Here's why the other person is actually a degenerate.
That's part of.
man.
That's why Shark blacked Joe Lewis, because Joe fucking cooked him for doing that 2-hour long fucking cope stream after I talked to him, where he went full Raven Simone talking about he doesn't give a fuck about.
Oh wait,
Africa.
hold on, wait. Joe cooked him. Joe cooked
Yeah,
him.
he would. Yo, he was
Tell
on.
me, tell
He, my nigga, he was on there talk about. I don't give a fuck about Africa. I've never been to Africa. Why would I care about Africa? My man went full Raven Simone. I'm being. Yo, I wish I could.
Sir.
Joe torched his shit.
Yo.
Yeah.
So, but how did Joe torch him? He just torched him on Twitter, or
He was he just watched his stream. He because you know how this shit works. I had a conversation with him, and then for the next 2 fucking weeks, everybody had to react to me having this conversation with him.
Yes.
Yeah. So after that, what people didn't watch and what they didn't react to, but Joe did, was how he spent like an hour and a half coping, where he went like full Raven Simone. And I'm glad we've started paying more attention to the cope streams, because Alex cope stream where he paper bag tested that black woman was fucking beautiful.
Bro,
Beautiful.
Alex fucking, he went on this whole
Beautiful.
entire thing thinking he was gonna be the condescending white savior and like just do that and get his way into the big shots, and then in the cope stream, unironically just talking about, yeah, she's not black, like she
Who?
okay, she's
What?
not.
Who did he say this
white.
about?
He
Yeah.
said it about one of the black conservatives on the fucking Jubilee shit.
Yeah, he straight up said, because John
What
might
did
have
he
a
say? Hold
clip.
on, wait. Speak, nigga.
Because what he said, because this is my favorite part. What he said wasn't even wrong. It was just the way that he said it, and the fact that it was a white man saying it that was like, you were wilding right now, especially in the context of all the shit that he did. This is from the Jubilee Black Conservatives versus White Liberals panel. The dude Alec
Who is
Gunter.
this he? Who is this he that we're talking about?
The dude
dude,
Alec Gunter
Alec
that was
Gunter.
goofy on that shit, that kept cutting the black woman off and was just turned himself into a meme on that shit.
Okay.
Because he is also one of the chief flag runners in the Endless Cemetery's anti-race mixing thing. Because
Wait, the dude that was on Jubilee,
yes,
was it?
that's what makes this shit so
What?
beautiful for me. That's what
That's
makes this shit so
so
glorious for me, yo.
Yeah.
Is because because he mods for Shark. So he was like, yeah, fuck this dude. He's anti-race mixing, blah, 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 blah. So he went on the Jubilee, did everything that we all see and know and love at this point. The memes were glorious. But he did 2 cope streams after the fact because he was getting absolutely torched. And I mean, the one thing that quite literally everyone in the comment section agreed upon was that he sucked. Right?
Yeah, bro.
So he's coping about it, and one of the things that he said while he was coping about one of the black conservative women, because she was, light skinned, he was basically said that she was white.
This is a white dude.
This is a white
white
dude.
dude?
Yes, that bald white dude said that
Okay.
she could just straighten her hair and pass for white. She would just functionally be a white person, something like that. He said this out his mouth, live.
He said he was like, when it comes to the fucking oppression that black people hold, like she's probably not getting the most of it because she has lighter skin. And then
Suck
he
my
went on to kind of weasel his way around it of saying that she's white passing. That she's not exactly white, she's slightly but she's white.
He was
He was holding that.
First of all, white passing is a thing that you do. First of all,
right.
It's not a thing that you are. You do that shit. Second of all, who the fuck are you, nigga?
That's the
Who are
problem.
you?
He's not a nigga.
Why are you opening your mouth? That's what I'm saying. Why are you opening your mouth?
Because he was
Your
getting,
opinion is not needed here.
He was getting cooked, and just I don't know why you would just not just stop at a certain point, but yeah,
Literally, just shut the fuck up. That's all you gotta do. Whenever.
he could have just done that, but he basically came inches away from paper bag testing this woman on this fucking stream, and got cooked
all
for
right.
it.
So I don't think this paper. I want to correct you though, because I don't think that's a paper bag. Paper bag test is used against dark skinned people, not light skinned people.
True.
So it's not a paper bag test. He is out of pocket, but it's not a paper bag.
I'm sorry.
That's
repeat
true.
that.
The paper bag test was used to exclude black people. or dark skinned
Dark
people.
Yeah, no, I feel it's still a paper bag test because he's still doing the very white thing of trying to exclude her from talking about black shit. You're not even dark enough to like talk about black shit. Yeah, yeah,
That's
Well,
why
yeah,
I
I mean,
used it.
that's not a
like
paper bag test though, but because
And
I just I don't
the
want
actual
to. I
actual
just
context
you
of the
know,
word, yeah, the actual context of the word was like opportunities not being like basically dark skinned black women not being afforded the same opportunities as light skinned black women.
yeah, I don't want because colorism is colorism, so I don't want to.
Right.
I just don't want. Bro, I understand
not a
that I'm a
fucking
light skinned
problem,
nigga.
son.
Corrected two niggas is darker than me, but I just.
Oh no, I get where what you're saying completely. I guess I should probably elaborate on why I said that is because
Okay, I hear
it
you.
was essentially how I was like treating it. Like he's like using a paper bag to establish who is black and who is.
That's basically using fucking loose leaf paper. That's what the fuck this nigga was doing.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
that's
yeah,
why I said it. Because for me, it's the same thing. Like this nigga could basically be holding up a. It's the Family Guy meme. Like you can
right.
talk about black issues and you can't, and it's
Literally.
like for some reason he's
Like,
just
who are you, sir? Well, she doesn't deal
exactly
with
like.
the most of it. Like, sir, you don't deal with any of it. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
he
this
was
nigga's
wild.
just sitting here like she can't talk about black issues like this, sitting here whiter than fucking mayonnaise in a snowstorm.
But like, what the fuck? Like for real? These niggas just getting fucking.
This
They get
year,
bold.
yeah, it really ramped up
bold.
this year. It feels like maybe it's
It's
just
gonna
because
ramp
up.
I'm new. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really enter the space till like the year before
I don't know.
last year.
I feel like it ramped up. I feel like people was much more scared, in 2020 than they is now. I feel like there was a lot more shame out there in 2020, and now people are just feeling like they can say whatever the fuck they want to say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
no, I agree with that. Like,
Yeah, I
It's
didn't
getting real
think
bold out here.
I didn't think people were as out of pocket. Maybe I just didn't pay attention to it.
I don't know. I feel like I feel like they bold.
Yeah,
feel
that's
like
what I'm
it's like they're
saying
bold.
though. It feels that way though. It does.
It's like because they're doing the same shit they've always been doing, but now it feels like they're saying things that they haven't been willing
Yeah.
to say before.
bro, I'll put it like this: like the resurgence of the R slur is when that's letting.
This is what I'm saying.
These people are getting
what I'm
way
saying,
more,
though.
like they getting way more bold with it. I don't know who's leading the charge, but like you can see the fucking wicks poking their head out and just being like calling people slurs and shit. And it's like,
Like,
wow,
straight up,
y'all
just
wouldn't have
calling
done
people
this
slurs.
2 years ago. Like y'all wouldn't have said y'all would have said the R slur. Y'all wouldn't have just been like, oh, y'all would have said the slur.
You would say
Something
R
changed.
slur.
I don't know. I don't know.
I
What's in the
don't know what the
fucking-
fuck is going on. I don't know.
I don't know what's in the water. Luckily, I didn't drink it.
I didn't drink that shit. Woke
Not
skull.
fucking shit. They did that. Oh, I'm sure. They're popping off to get some of the cancel clout. But that's so cowardly because it's like if you want to get canceled, then get canceled, Joe. Don't act like
That's what I'm saying.
well, actually, it's not really. I'm not really doing anything wrong because
If you're gonna be a shithead, then fucking own this shit.
yeah,
Don't
dude.
be
Like,
fucking
come
scared
on, man.
about it.
Stand on that
that's
shit.
that's y'all problem. Like y'all
Right,
like,
stand in your square, nigga. Stand in your square.
I figured it out. These people just don't actually have any morals. Like these people change their ideals and they whole ideological positions in about 2 years based on who's running for president, and then we expect them to be like, nah, hold the position. Do you think it's okay to just say it or not? They just gonna go with the crowd, and right now the crowd's saying the R slur can come back. Same with other shit. Same with like just being openly transphobic and shit. Like it's being deemed acceptable. Why?
Same
I don't
thing
fucking
with
know.
using your Asian husband
Yeah.
as a reason for why your white friend can be racist to another Asian woman.
Because well, it's you just have token like trans people in your life that will let you do that shit or whatever.
True.
There's always enablers for that kind of shit.
No sort of self-respect. Like, damn, go to therapy, man.
Go to therapy.
Like, go to therapy. You learn to love yourself.
Like
Please,
that's
I'm
what's
begging.
so because that's the wildest part of this is that there's like Nazi trans people that are involved in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Learn to love yourself. Like
the
damn.
fact that like weird ass like Nazi trans people even exist in the first place Yeah, I'm fucking.
I was just
like,
about to say.
That-
it's
that's
just
not
the
even about to
power,
say
like
that.
the power of whiteness. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is
It's wild.
Nigga.
wild.
The
Wild.
fact that you got to actually say weird Nazi trans people.
I'm saying the shit is wild, yo. Like how like you like the whiteness really done fucked a lot of people's heads up, yo. Like genuinely have fucked people up. Because
A
like
lot of people
how is that
have
shit
fucked
that
people up.
powerful that you think? Like what is you doing? It gets the niggas too.
Yeah.
Thomas Sowell.
Oh,
It gets
yo.
everybody
Nigga
sometimes.
Thomas Sowell, yo. Oh no.
Clarence
Oh,
Thomas.
Clarence. Oh my God. That's not fair though, because he's been possessed
Sheriff Clark.
by the fucking evil white woman magic. You feel me? Like a deadite. He's like not even alive anymore. It's just possessing his fucking body.
My mom told me about when he got nominated to the Supreme Court, and her and all her friends was like, "He not one of us. He not."
Yo. Oh,
This is my mother.
goodness.
She's not even politically involved, but she remember when he got nominated, and everybody's like, "He not there for us."
Hey,
Just
come on
not
now.
there for us.
We're not beating the anti-race mixing allegations today.
I mean, I'm anti-race mixing. I don't give a fuck.
Listen, what do you mean? What do you mean, Endless? You don't have to worry about those allegations anymore. We already
True.
defeated the Seaman
That's
Sheriff
true.
in battle. Like,
I legitimately have no idea where that motherfucker went. I've hit him up to ask him if he wants to come back twice, and he's
yeah, no, nigga. What do you mean? Like, I thrashed him. Like, that, I feel so good because that's like the one time I actually.
Yes, and it
got to
was a
tell nigga-
poor showing, yo. That shit had
I
me.
really just got to be the most obnoxious.
It was a
person.
poor showing. It was a very poor showing, sir.
It was a
Yo.
poor. This is a
That
poor
shit had me
showing.
fucking deceased, yo. Just
When
because
I
it was
walk
so
around my
true.
neighborhood, people don't even think I'm black. Why would you say that? Why would you
Oh.
say that out
see,
loud?
well, you see, when we talk about white Jamaicans, yeah, but like you just said it, white Jamaican. What? I never said that. You just.
That man bodied himself. Yo, ethered himself. That's another like low key. And I mean, it was spicy because you fucking bodied him, but he like bodied
Bro, he was already
himself
on the
too.
ground. He was already
Yeah, that's
on
what
the
I'm
ground. He
saying.
put
Like
himself in like it's that fucking
He walked
SpongeBob
in
meme
and
where
hit
he
him. He
beats
didn't even
up
step on a
Patrick.
rake. He walked in
Yeah.
and hit himself with a rake.
he had already fucking marinated himself. You know what I'm saying? He was already.
Came back.
He was ready. He was ready to be cooked.
Yeah.
The nigga came back. Was like, well, yes, I did bring up the Irish.
My man was proud of that shit. Yo, I forgot he did that shit.
My man
But,
brought up the
explain
Irish.
that to me. Explain that to me.
Oh my god. He was talking about the Irish. I forget what was the context of that.
I got you. So like he's up here talking to Endless and shit about like, starts with the goofy ass question about like, yo, would you remove black skin or black culture?
Oh yeah, that shit.
After
Yeah,
all of that
yeah.
shit, and he leaves the first time. This nigga's in Endless's DMs talking
Wait,
about
leaves
like,
the first time?
yeah,
I kicked him.
He came back
he
again.
kicked him.
Oh, you
Yeah, he
kicked him.
kicked
I
him.
Okay.
kicked him because I was like, yo, if you're gonna do this goofy shit, I'm gonna just kick you. And the only reason I brought him back is because he was in my inbox talking about the Irish. And I was like, yo, I'm against like I'm not really fucking with the showing DMs shit, but like this is too like these memes are too I don't know, I really need to share this with y'all. So I just brought him back to let him cook about an Irish, and that's when I brought Pyro in too. Because
Okay,
I was
all right,
like,
Pyro. So go ahead and explain. Go ahead and explain, Pyro.
So at that point, when Endless is like, "Yo, I'm about to show these DMs," I'm like, "Bro, pull me the fuck in."
so
This
basically,
nigga
I
brings up
preheated the oven. He
Irish.
marinated himself. Then we invited Pyro in.
I come in and this nigga's just like, yeah, don't you think like if the Irish had replaced black people as the slaves, like they wouldn't be in the same position with like the same culture? And then it's just
Like,
a
what?
shit show from there. Exactly. Don't even try and analyze it. It's a shit show
I'm
from there
not.
because
I'm not.
I ask them the simple question of like, what are you trying to compare with like the Irish indentured servants and them slaves, and then like like I don't like I'm just what are you trying to compare? Why do you bring up the Irish? He didn't really have an answer. I asked him like, what oppression did the Irish go through that's like comparable to like the big old triangle in the middle of the ocean of slavery and shit like that? Colonialism, uh the British had a bigger army, and then like Endless said, it's just like cooking the nigga in like his own marination for about half an hour to an hour. Cause like
Mm.
he couldn't answer any question. Anytime like Endless spoke up, like he wanted to go back and forth in like an ad hom contest, and I'm like, well, no, hold on, we're gonna do this thing right by the books, damn
Right.
it. Answer a fucking question.
Yo, the highlight for me was like you said, when it was like, well, what about white Jamaicans? And we were like, well, white Jamaicans would still be Jamaican. And he was like, well, they're just
Correct.
Jamaican. Why do we need to call them white Jamaican? Like, what the
He's like-
you were the one that said it. What the fuck are you talking
It
about?
was like, no. It
he
was like, bro,
he
you
fucking
just
bodied
go back.
himself. He bodied himself so
He
hard.
bodied himself so fucking hard, and he like just walked into the rake.
Didn't even walk into that shit. I'm telling you, he picked it up and smacked himself in the fucking.
It was that meme of the person on the bicycle that puts the stick in the fucking bicycle and then flips over the bicycle and just points at me and is like, anti-miscegenation.
Bro, my man. And then it's just like I don't even have to go through it because it's just so dumb. Like the nigga just couldn't answer any of his own questions, like any of the questions given to him. He just wanted to ad hom. And then at the end of it, yeah, I snapped and I was just like telling him, like, nah, you're a piece of shit. Like you come on here, you want to talk shit, like you're literally nothing. Like you ask your grandma for a hug, she says no. Like go back and like get better fucking talking points because you
You asked your
obviously fell off
grandma
the
for a
dialogue
hug
tree.
and she says no. Chill.
I would say we embarrassed him, but he really embarrassed himself, especially when he came back talking about how he was getting head or whatever.
That's
shit
so
was crazy.
That's so
I'm
weird.
not even gonna lie. I say I embarrassed him for the simple fact, like he bodied himself twice and then stuck around for like just the review of a
True.
random ass angry chatter. Like nigga,
You-
you ain't nothing. Go back on that dialogue tree, learn some new
Right.
points from the like. I told this nigga just exactly how
You
I thought
embarrassed
about
him, he tried to play it off by embarrassing himself.
it. Yeah, that's when he pulled the like. Listen, I just got done having sex. Okay, I was there for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
30 minutes. Okay, that's
fucking weird.
big boy time.
Like, why would you even come back to like what?
That shit's crazy.
That is the thing that was really sending me about this because I wasn't here for that, but that I heard about that before. and that
Because
was so
you showed
fucking
up right
funny.
after that because we were geeking about it. Yeah, you showed
Yeah.
up right after that.
And I was laughing because like, nigga, if I was knee deep in some booty, I'm not coming back to talk shit to somebody else.
Dog, if I'm getting cheeks, Twitch is off for the night.
Bro,
My
that's
phone
what
is
I'm
on
saying,
do not
like,
disturb
We're
mode.
not, like I'm not turning like I might turn it back on just to put on something like to go to bed to that I want to listen to. I'm not coming back to argue with someone I don't
Nah,
like.
I
Like
don't
I
like
was
what?
just I was on another level. I'm just like, bro, how you gonna brag about 30 fucking minutes and then the first thing you do is turn on Endless fucking Cemetery? Like,
That's
think
what I'm saying. I
about-
mean, like, look,
think of-
look,
nah,
look.
nah, think,
But
think
30
about
minutes,
the,
but see,
nah, wait,
30
wait,
minutes
Bellamy.
is respectable. 30
wait,
minutes
nah,
is respectable.
nah,
I'm
no,
not
nah,
gonna,
think about the,
that's fine.
no, it's not. Think about the partner. You just sitting there after 30
No,
minutes
hold
with
up.
Ellen DeGenerate, the Seaman Sheriff, and the first
Nah.
thing they do is turn on Endless Cemetery. I'm
Cooked him
sorry.
for that. Nah. I cooked him for that.
3 minutes of peaks can be a good little, it's not quite a quickie.
Nah,
but
I
it ain't,
know.
it ain't a-
No, but here's why though. I cooked him for that because he didn't fuck for 30 minutes. 30 minutes had passed between him leaving and him coming back and talking about fucking. On top of the fact that
That's so weird.
no, hold up. He said he did mad other shit too. What else did he say he did? He smoked a bong. He said he ripped a
yeah.
bong, got some head, all this other shit, yo. So he definitely if we're to believe him, take him at his word, he definitely got some cheeks and a quickie in and came back from his quickie to talk shit to me.
He
For real.
disappointed somebody in a quickie and then
Just
just like,
disappointed the hell out of somebody.
bro, that's why I put it like that. Like, bro, like
He was just
talking about
disappointing
you did-
everybody that night.
Like you talking about you did all this shit in the
Disappointed
span
your
of 30
mom.
minutes. Like you
Yeah.
disappointed two separate niggas and then the person who actually has sex with your ass.
He
Like,
disappointed his
damn.
whole family. He disappointed my entire chat. He disappointed anybody who would have even remotely thought of supporting him. And he clearly disappointed his partner.
Yo, bro.
That's so wild, dude. Like, why
You
would you
gonna
like? That's,
disappoint your
the
ass
last thing
just
I'm
like
thinking
that.
about when I'm busting some cheeks is some nigga that I don't like.
That's weird. But I mean,
so
it
you
makes
just build different.
what I was gonna say is that it's on brand when you think about the fact that literally that entire conversation was about where I nut.
Yeah, that's the funny part. Like this man was really being the cum
I
police.
think he likes you. I think that's what it is. Yeah, he want to be around you. That's what it is in this.
If you want to come a different way, but like, don't just come up here being a seaman.
It's mad weird.
bro.
Yo, and then the motherfucker from PP Brit and whoever that other goofy ass motherfucker was came in there right after that asking me if I fuck white girls and asked me about my balls and shit. Like,
What?
yo,
Bro,
it,
I wish I was able to
it
hop
was
in on
weird,
that one,
yo.
bro.
It was getting
Yo,
weird.
what the fuck? What communities is this nigga a part of?
So
Like,
politically,
where did he go to then have somebody come to you?
this is the debate sphere shit. This is what I'm saying to you. It's literal Nazis. The politically provoked people, they're doing straight up coded 1488 shit with the little Timmy shit. You can go back to the VOD and see it. There's a clip of it. When she says, she asked me in that conversation right after she asked me if I fuck white girls. She's like, okay, so you know the little Timmy thing? And I say, you mean the 14 words? And they start laughing. And I'm like, did I say something funny? She's like, and the dude is like, oh no, I mean, they like admit it in the conversation. Like, yeah, I mean, little Timmy is basically, it is the 14 words. Like, I'm saying,
Yeah.
but yeah, they came
Just
in.
doing quote unquote ironic Nazi memes. In
Mhm.
2020.
And these are
It's
the
just
people on the
merchandise.
these were the people that were on Danabo's political tier list.
Memes,
Who?
bro. They're memes.
The dude that does the organizes goofy ass debates and shit.
Oh, I don't even
It's
know who that
goofy,
is.
yeah,
No,
it's
I'm
not
gonna look.
necessary, yeah, irrelevant, goofy ass people.
Did I finish with the blue? I think I finished with the blue niggas. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh, kill him. Ooh,
All I got is
kill
some
'em.
red and some,
Ooh, kill him!
yellow left.
Ooh,
Here, I'll
kill
show
him!
Ooh, kill him.
Here, I'll show you.
Ooh,
I'll show you.
kill
I'll
'em.
show you.
Oh shit.
Shit. Oh, that's
Oh,
tough.
that's dope.
That should look good, don't it?
That's
Yes,
dope.
That should look good, don't it? Gang, gang, nigga.
that's
I
tough.
can't wait to put that shit in the Twitter.
I don't actually support gang violence, so I can't say that.
I'm telling you, yo. Once I get I just got some red here. Here, look. I got.
That shit
Cause
was
here's
tough.
Oh wait.
here go
because I
here go the
actually-
other. Here go the template. So I gotta do the red here, and then I gotta get this yellow in.
Bellamy, remember I was telling
And
you
some red,
like,
in like the arms and shit.
Yeah.
But other than that, like when I'm done, I'm like, look at that. Hold
The
on,
blue,
look
yeah,
side by
that's
side.
tough.
yo,
Side by side. Look at that shit.
It's fucking tough.
that's dope.
I can't wait to get this sweater done, yo. I'm gonna
So
rock this
I'm
shit every
inspired.
motherfucking
I gotta
day.
print something now. What am I gonna print? What I'm about to print? I
Remember-
gotta print some
And
something.
it just cooled off too. So if I can get this sweater done in the next like week or so, I'm gonna have plenty of time to rock this motherfucker, yo. I'm telling you,
What
man.
if I'm
Bellamy.
about to 3D print the king, the 3D card, the king card?
Remember I was telling y'all I learned how to rebind books and shit? I did finish one. Like, I did do it. Like, whole
Ooh,
ass
let
book.
me see.
This is the first one I did.
Ooh, nigga got a book he made.
That's tough.
Oh shit,
Like,
nigga done
did
made
all
a
of it.
book.
first one.
Oh
and I'm
shit,
actually
got some
pretty
crafty
fucking
niggas in the
proud of it.
chat. Some crafty niggas.
Problem is, that was the first one. That took like all of the supplies I had, so I gotta re
I
up.
think you know what project. You know what I'm gonna actually, because I never actually completed this project, and I'm gonna work on. Let me show you. I was trying to make these like 3D, make these 3D wall lamps. So.
I really sold this shit, yo.
Yo, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, hold
But
on,
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
make it actually like big and use clear filament so I can fucking make it color so you can put like an LED strip on the side of it.
Ooh, that's dope. I fucks with that.
Yeah. Did I show you the LED lamp I made?
No.
Mm-mm.
Hold on, let me show you this
I
because
gotta. Well, I'm planning this shit out to
I'll
see
show-
what else I gotta do.
show you this.
I need to.
I'm figuring out a way to improve upon it. This is like the prototype. I'm proud of it because it's my first completed project, but I definitely want to improve on the design. But so
They cooking you in the chat, Pyro.
Oh, who cooking me?
They
What are they
cooking
cooking?
you.
Wow. I mean, that's not even cooking me. It's right. I'm going to stream like maybe one other time this year, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the 4. Can't
Oh
even.
damn! Wait, hold up. I fucked up. I gotta put the rest of the blue on this part. That's okay though. It's not the.
Can't even
I
say
didn't
But,
get the thread out. So
this is this is how it's set up. It's just like I 3D print the insert. I just put
ooh,
it
that's
in
dope.
an 8" by 8" shadow box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I think it's cool just like that. Also, hold on. Hold up. Because I can do.
Wow.
Oh my god. Got the LED strip.
Oh shit,
That's
nigga.
dope.
That's dope.
That's dope. Niggas is crafty.
Did I just catch y'all niggas being crafty and shit?
Crafty. I'm gonna fix this blue. I want to be done with the blue tonight, so I'm gonna fix the blue. And this way I ain't gotta worry about it no more. I gotta go to the store tomorrow. I gotta get red thread. I gotta get yellow
This is
thread.
actually an N. This is an N. I made this custom for Sansol, but he never paid me for it, so.
You lying.
I was fucking around.
You lying, bro.
It's an N for Sansol's favorite word, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know he loves that.
Actually, I don't even know who that is, and I'm not even gonna ask.
Goofy nigga who also got clowned out of the fucking existence.
A man who somehow. Ooh, look at them cheeks. Honk, honk.
I said the cheeks.
You good, my nigga?
Yeah, he sat down now. I'm good.
The chair
What's up?
destroyers.
The chair.
Oh, you was talking. You was talking about this nigga's cheeks.
Yes. It is not my fault that this man has like industrial
I
revolution
mean, he is
level
caked
ass
up. He knows he's caked up. He knows. He's caked up. This
thicker
is
than an entire bakery for no reason, bro.
a entire bakery.
I said that.
He said this nigga wakes up at 2:00 in the morning to make some
Old cheeked
bread
up
and
on
have
a
that shit
Wednesday.
ready to go.
Double on a Wednesday for no fucking reason.
He said you should clap when you walk.
My cheeks take up all 4 weapon slots on the armor core.
Bro, basically, Nigga be doing stealth missions because they be hearing his dummy thing clapping.
If you played Armor Core 2,
So they
my
said-
cheeks
they
would be a
said your
back unit.
cheeks take up 4. The cheeks is the biggest part of the character creation for him.
Bruh. That's what be killing your computer, bro. It's just processing all of them cheeks.
God was fucking with my creative player. He saw the cheek slider and said LOL.
My man just left it like that, forgot about it one day, like, damn.
He accidentally hit save and just said, well, fuck, I guess.
I guess that's gonna be a person now.
He min-maxed me in cheeks.
You got them cheeks. Yo, nigga, I'm sorry. Wait, did your hair just grow back insanely fast, or are you wearing like implants or shit?
Are you talking about the sides of my hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, it grows back really fucking fast. I gotta get a haircut.
This nigga.
My shit grow back quick as fuck too.
Oh, do you think there's dreads there? Nah, it's just nappy as fuck, and it looks like I got long dreadlocks there. So.
Oh, okay. You just snappy. Got you.
Yeah, I'm nigga, hella negroid, my nigga. They fucking
Bro, don't talk to me about that. I got like I don't even got like stylist dreads, bro. These is just the shit my mom's put in. Like these ain't dreads. They just twisted up real.
Nice though. Fucking got,
I mean, twist is nice.
Twists are nice.
Retwisted. I gotta get them fucking twisted. I already know that for a fact.
I can't even do that shit to my hair. I got the three level curls. So the worst mine does is some of my curls will start to dread on themselves. But that's it.
You could probably
My
get
shit
some
just like-
decent. If you would probably have to use product for the first couple months, but you could probably get some nice ass dreadlocks.
I had
twist
dreads
like
for a little
them
while.
apart.
I had to get them crocheted though.
Yeah,
Mm.
That makes sense.
I mean, I would have to use product to get it to get it to lock if I really wanted to try and lock it, but
Yeah.
because my body is Japanese too, my hair has a lot of volume but not a lot of density, so I can't really do it like that because it won't work.
Yeah,
I don't have enough hair,
I feel that.
Yeah, my shit's just like
so I just gotta leave my shit,
And people who
curly.
do that, they're because you can like I don't know. I'm not gonna say it looks weird, but it just looks different because you can see way more of their scalp than.
That's the thing that I don't like because I don't want
Yeah.
you to. I don't want to go out here looking ridiculous. You see my whole fucking scalp and shit.
Why don't you want people to see your
It doesn't
scalp,
look
bro?
ridiculous. It just looks different. You know what I mean?
Why are you hiding your
Yeah,
scalp?
yeah, you're right.
Because like
Hiding
when
is
I
the word.
like when
But
I
I'm not putting my scalp on display like that.
when I first get, I mean, when I'm fresh off of a retwist, you can see like all of my scalp. I feel like my new growth doesn't really come in to where I'm comfortable with how my shits look for probably like maybe like 3 or 4 days. So I get.
No, I mean I'm good. Yeah, I put my shit in like the I do that like I'll tell you, yo, people look at me fucking like they be ready to slurp me the fuck up when I do this shit. But like that half ponytail where you put up just
Yeah.
like the top part and like the size of your hair, but you got the
Oh
back laying down.
yes. I used
Yeah,
to
I do that shit.
when I had all of
Ooh.
when I had all of my dreadlocks, like I used to do that, and yeah, I know exactly. Oh yeah,
I do that with my little 3Bs and people start necks be breaking, nigga.
I used to do that with I had the Malcolm Jamal Warner. Yeah.
Mm.
I was skinny when I used to do that.
See, I got a big ass head, so it works good for my shit.
I definitely
Don't
had to
worry.
grow into my head. Like if I didn't have dreadlocks, it would look like I had a normal size head. But because I had
So,
dreadlocks, my head looks
I'm about to
huge.
say something that's gonna get me canceled. I feel like that's just a nigga thing. Like every nigga I've ever met in my life has or at one point had a big ass fucking head for no reason. Just a huge fucking head.
My fucking
My
fitted
head
was like a
shit.
size 8 3/4 or some wild ass shit
Yo,
like that.
I used to rock a 7 3/4 like normally. Like
Big ass head.
oh no, not 7, like a 7 and
I was a 7
either
1/4,
3/8
but I think that was
or
youth
5/8.
sizes. I think youth sizes I was like a 7 1/4 or something like that. But yeah,
But when I had my hair, when I had like my hair, I had to buy a 7 3/4 or an 8.
when I first got
Yeah.
this done, I was like, all right, I have less dreadlocks now, so I can actually go to Lids in the mall and, buy a hat now because I couldn't do that before. So I'm like, let's see what's up. What size fitted am I? Maximum. Like 8.5.
Bro. Like I gave
I've
up
been
on
thinking
that.
about
I
for real, I've
bought
been thinking
one
about going
fitted.
back and bringing back some fitteds, yo. I've really been thinking about
Fitteds
wearing
are
fitteds again.
different. They give something different for sure. Like they're low key like wigs for men for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen,
Get
I
you
don't
a
need
good
no
fit,
damn
you
wig.
know?
I got luscious hair. I'm gonna keep this forever. This shit like this ain't even a year in, bro. I'm good.
I've been
Not
thinking
even really
about
just for
how to
men, but
blend.
just like a different type of
Well, like
vibe.
a good fitted. But I'm
Yeah.
saying I've been trying to figure out how to
Listen, I'm on
gender
my
bend a
Andrew
with
Tate
a
grind, so y'all
good
not gonna
fitted
talk
and
me out of
some
it.
other shit, you know?
Yeah.
I've taken the red pill. Y'all not talking me out of it, okay? Like I'm not gonna go bald.
Whatever, nigga, do what
Baldness
you
is
want.
weakness.
I'm talking about me, nigga.
My hairline game is so strong. God damn, is my
Oh,
family's
my
hairline
hairline is
strong.
good.
My hairline is Gucci.
I'm good.
To quote Dak Katie. But
I'm
also,
married with
Dak
hair.
Katie.
shout out to Dak
To quote
Katie.
Dak Katie.
Shout out to Dak Katie for being the least problematic white girl these days. But I'm gonna get a fitted. I want to get like a Bullets fitted just because I fuck with I used to see they were already the Washington Bullets by the time I used to go see, but my dad used to take me to see Big George Marathon play and shit.
I'm you know what? If you cop a fitted, I'm a cop a fitted. That's what I'm gonna do. You cop a fitted, I'm a cop a fitted.
What type of fitted should we get? I'm gonna get a fresh fitted. I need a new fit.
I'm gonna get a fresh boy. Damn, what should I get though?
Just like a solid color,
Should I
just
get a
like the
pink
blank, because that was the first fitted I got. Just a black fitted.
Well, the fittest for me was always, you was always rocking New York shit back in the day.
That makes sense.
It was always New York fitted.
That makes sense.
Every once in a
Not even
while, I
gonna
might grab
lie,
like
what
an
the
Eagles
fuck y'all
fitted or something
talking
like that, but it
about?
was mostly New York shit.
My brother, rest in peace. He used to rock New York Yankee shit all the time.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing to do with the team. It's just that was the aesthetic back
He
in the
fucked
day.
with the Yankees, but yeah, fucked with aesthetic too.
Damn, now I gotta figure out what kind of fitted I might get. Cause a solid color sound real tight though. Shit sound
Yeah,
tough.
I just got just the reg because I used to when I was a kid, like when I was a teenager,
Oh, I wonder.
when I was a mall goth
Go
and
ahead.
shit, I was gonna say I used to go to Hot Topic and get like the fucking like the flex fit with the flames on it and the tribals on it and shit like that.
Oh, this nigga.
I don't know who this is, chat. I just want that to be clear.
Yo, we geek about how wild, how jokish I was, yo. The hairstyle I had was called the shelf because I used to just brush my hair. I used to comb that shit like straight forward because like I don't know.
Oh, nigga.
I know
They used
exactly
to-
what you're
yeah.
trying to do because I used to do that shit
Yes,
too.
yo.
Where you try and like
Make it
not
look
like
as
a
white
straight-
as
I mean, I can't even
possible.
hold you.
yeah,
I
try
can't even
that
hold you
like you
because
try
I
and
would
get
get.
the emo ass bang and it just come out as like
I wasn't
this
even
fucking
trying to get the bang. I was just trying to get like the fucking like just the fringe. You know what I'm saying? The fucking Pete Davidson, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's probably what I was going for. Just the Pete Davidson.
Okay.
I mean, I can't really talk shit though because I used to get a blowout, and if you get a blowout, you can't let your top shit grow too much.
Yeah.
Because then it look like you got a mushroom. That's what I would have. I used to have a mushroom on my head. But
Oh, that's why I got
it was
all
only
this twisted
because they wouldn't let me wear a hat. Because if I wore a hat, then my shit would be curled up under, so then it would look tough. Because the hair would be curled up, and I had a real tight fade and shit.
True.
But then you
true.
take your hat off.
I'm not even gonna lie. One of the reasons I got all these twists and shit is like I want to get my hair to dreadlock level, and then just take them out and see just how big that shit get.
I feel it. I tried to do that at first. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
My cousin Sasa used to do that. My cousin Samir used to do that. Rest in peace. But like, he used to. He would have his shit like he would get his shit braided real tight, right? And it would look good. Like he had real good, real long braids, and he would take his shit out, and his hair would be as big as his motherfucking body. Like he was a little nigga too, so like, his hair was big as shit. Like how the fuck and he how the fuck he even get his hair to grow that long?
Yeah.
Like he ain't had no breakage or nothing.
I was gonna say my hair would break probably at like 6 or 7 inches, probably.
My hair breaks the length it's at now. It won't grow no more because it keeps breaking.
I mean, that's the only reason my dreadlocks are as tight as they are, because half my hair, I would say probably the hair past like here. All the hair past like 3-4 inches and even attached to my head. It's
I'm gonna need y'all to keep y'all cursed selves away from me. I need this shit to get long as fuck. I need to
Well,
be
stop playing with it.
comically
Stop
long.
playing with it. Stop touching it. Stop touching it.
Don't
Yeah.
tell me what to fucking
That's
do.
that. If you want your shit to grow, stop touching it.
right.
Shut the
You're
fuck
breaking
up.
it
I'm gonna
every
make
time you
all
touch
the
it.
bad
Gotta
decisions.
put the grease in
and
it, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta leave it the fuck alone.
Leave your shit alone.
Eat your vitamins.
Bitch, what the fuck
Right?
you
You better
mean
better get you some biotin.
Is there fucking vitamins in pizza?
Here, nigga. These the ones you need. I'm about to show you.
It better be a fucking pizza.
You need this. You need zinc. You need D3,
Pulling out the whole fucking pharmacy.
and you need biotin. That's what you need.
That looked like it costs money though.
No, that shit's like $1.
It'd probably be like 15 altogether, probably. If you go
You
to
know
an
what I could
expensive
get for
ass spot
15?
like Mom's.
Yeah,
No,
but you
that
ain't gotta do that. Just get that
$15.
shit in the fucking grocery store. I bought that shit at ShopRite.
Just steal that shit. Go to Giant and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Go to the
Just-
self-checkout. An ass. Fuck it.
Listen, I'm not gonna steal that because that's wrong.
In Minecraft, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in Minecraft.
Stealing
Just
is
do that shit in
wrong.
Minecraft.
You can't
Frot
steal.
tyrant.
This motherfucker did not just call me the frot tyrant.
I mean, looked like he did, but that's just me.
Okay,
That's-
what we
that's all
gonna
I'm
do?
Time
Time you out, Nemo. dare you.
I'm sorry, because I put that on. I sized it. I sized it because I read it out loud. That's my
My
fault.
man said the front pirate. How dare you?
Here for it.
Damn.
Yeah, hey, everybody likes a good sword fight every now and then.
How do I kick you out of
Nothing
your
wrong
own chat,
with
Edward?
nothing wrong with being an excellent
How do-
I mean,
swashbuckler.
hey, you know, look, if you frotting, you docking, you know.
Yeah, if you are a skilled swashbuckler, then you know.
Y'all getting all types of. The Lord would look down at these activities and he would
Don't
shudder in
fucking
fear.
don't. Okay,
The Lord has docked.
all right.
Okay,
Listen.
the Lord has docked.
Ellie's not
God-
here.
God only prefers missionary and sometimes doggy style. I don't know what this. The way Ellis is just looking at the fucking camera, bro.
Sometimes you got a sword fight.
I tell you, man.
It wasn't in the Bible.
Hey,
That's all I'm saying.
hey. Sometimes crossing streams isn't enough. Sometimes you gotta cross peeing, you know.
This ain't the Ghostbusters. We busting something, but it ain't gonna be no ghost.
These degenerate ass niggas. Ooh, yo, I got a food dehydrator, man. I'm so happy.
Hey, I gotta get a dehydrator for my filament. It's going
I had to
to
get it for my pain in the ass dog who don't want to eat the food I got her, so I had to make her fucking food. I'm actually mad excited though, because now I get to make her dog food at home, and I know everything that's in it.
You got a
That is
bougie
cool.
ass dog.
She bougie as a motherfucker. I ain't even gonna hold you. She bougie.
Your dog is bougie. At least you know it though.
I think I'm gonna upgrade. I think I might do. That's gonna be a weekend project. Let me upgrade because I already got the shit. All I need is a Raspberry Pi, and I got 3 of them motherfuckers. I'm not using them right now. I could definitely probably use one make an Octoprint for my printer, so I can start prints and watch prints remotely. Because I also do have an extra webcam around.
The dehydrator and my sharp ass knives. This bitch right here fucked me up.
There's a
cut a chunk out of my damn gun with that.
Niggas.
Damn, there's a special ass. There's a nice ass $80 like special for filament dehydrator. I'm about to get because it more evenly distributes the heat.
Mm-mm.
The filament is.
I'm
What do I use to shave? I got
have
a
y'all seen how-
I got a T. So I'm a special case. I'm on some real nigga shit. Not
Bro,
only
did my shit just die?
no, you still here? Can you hear us?
Yeah, you still here?
Still here? He got
But he was.
blue
I heard him
screened.
say my shit just died. Maybe.
Yeah, I
Literally
think
just died.
he crashed. I think.
Oh, that's corny. I was just about to show my piano too. It's got shit on it, but here go the lady, the piano.
Is that
With the
Berserk you got?
bench.
Got the Berserk chilling there?
Yeah. I had a
So you'll like this. Hold on.
I had a book. The book get soaked, so I got the Berserk sitting on top of them, flatten it back out.
So I 3D printed Baelitz, which I've showed on stream before. But I also 3D printed these inserts for the shadow box like lamp I showed you.
That's dope. What
That
fuck
is
with that?
dope.
But then I painted
That's
this
tough.
one.
Oh, here go this nigga.
Painted this one.
Yeah, I'm about to head out. My computer's telling me it's time to go to fucking bed, bro.
Shit, it's just time for me to go to bed too.
Yeah,
It's
same.
Peace
just
out.
time for me to lay down and watch a horror movie and then go to bed.
All right,
Mm.
niggas disperse.
Niggas disperse.
Scatter, nigga, scatter.
Scatter, niggas.
I was gonna say, I use use a safety razor. I don't use that my skin is too sensitive. I use a T outliner.
No, I don't use a taste razor.
I use a T outliner.
Here, this is what I use.
But I
I'll show you
also
mine.
3D printed a fucking guard from my T outliner because I'm that type.
Well, here. This is what I use to shave. I'll show you real quick.
I'll show you all the guard I printed from my T
I use a cutthroat razor.
Oh, that's what you use.
That's what I
Okay.
thought.
I would learn to
Yeah.
use that because I know if you're actually good at using that, it doesn't irritate your skin as bad as like
Nope. Doesn't irritate my shit at all, my
yeah.
nigga. It's fucking glorious. I love it.
But I started off using them goofy ass like plastic like Bics or whatever, and they would bump the fuck out of me. So my dad got me
Yeah.
he got me
I can't use that.
a T outliner. And
Yeah.
I use it
Fucks my skin up.
and it's cool because I use it on my face, but I printed a guard for it, so I could also cut my own hair with it now.
That's dope. Nah, I once I figured out how to use the cutthroat razor, man, I ain't never going back.
Never going back.
Never going back, man. Because it ain't even like, because you know when you go to use like a safety razor, if
So,
your hair is too thick, it clogs up the razor, and you got to do it like mad times over and shit. With a straight blade, if I want to take my beard off, I just and that's it. That's why I fucks with it. Oh, here comes
Use-
this nigga.
Use a T outliner right here. That's why I use the shave. But I 3D printed this guard. The filament
Yeah.
is
I remember seeing you take it off or take that out.
yeah. Hell yeah.
You was printing it that day.
I was sized when I printed that. Oh my god.
This nigga got oil on his fingies.
Well, you gotta
see
keep
y'all
your shit
bitches
oil.
later.
You gotta save with one of them things. All right, yeah. Yeah, this
Peace.
nigga, we gotta do. We said we was out. See you, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll see y'all.
All right, my niggas.
Ah. All right, now. Won't you listen? All right, I'm back. Avengers disassembled. Yeah, it's about that time. It's bedtime. I'm gonna go sleep. Would you look at that? Your boy is on. Let's raid our boy Jojo. You know him, you love him. Oh shit, I fucking unplugged the keyboard to plug the lamp in. I'm stupid. I'm typing away. Peace, y'all.